Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, thadies and gentle thems. My name is Gregory Crafts, and I am here with the Brute Squad for episode 11 of Brutes in the Shackled City. We are so excited to be here tonight to continue our explorations into the underground, into the various number of fortresses and other locations underneath the city of Cauldron. I went through all the trouble of taking a really nice picture of this guy. Oh, yeah, there he is. Ugly as hell. Let me get him centered in the... There. Perfect. There we go. Lareth the Beautiful from the Temple of Elemental Evil. For those of you who are gaming dorks like I am, you could appreciate the reference. I just did a little photo session with some of the minis that I bought. I have thousands of them, and got to do something with them right now if I don't have anybody to play in person with. So, anyhow... Before I keep getting sidetracked. Yes, like I said, we're back, and I am so thrilled to continue this week. I want to jump right into the introductions. So, going Brady Bunch style to my on-camera right, let's start with Birch. Yes, you.
Oh, man, I'm listening to some banging music right now. All right, hi, everyone, I'm Adam. I'm playing Birch, and I thought, in light of the holiday spirit, I'd show you a photo of when Birch was a very little kid, and his walking stick was a crutch. And he was in a production of a local theater group as Tiny Tim. Now, legend has it, he did that a couple of years in a row, but, you know, I don't know. I haven't fleshed all that out yet.
Oh, that's totally sweet. Really appreciate that. Paul.
Howdy, Paul Masterson. I play Sir Feldrican Vorchrist of the Church of Helm, a golden-scaled dragonborn who's here to try and right some wrongs and as of last episode, make a few toots every now and then to try and cover his tracks.
What?
Yeah,
I successfully,
what
did I miss? I successfully blacked that out of my memory, and now it is back.
Oh, God.
Yeah, this will be in the in the recap, I suppose, of we'll see of a technique learned at War College. We'll see whether or not it's recognized by Brick.
So Paul, you're telling me that you're going to do the recap tonight?
I will do the tail end of the recap. I can't recall perfectly the beginning.
You're really focused on the
you know about the tail end.
Really all about the noxious gas attacks. Amanda, you just took a bite. How about you do your intro next?
Hi, I'm Amanda. I play Wookie, the halfling rogue. She's spunky. She's got zest. She's a little spicy sometimes, and now she has spells.
And now she has spells, and she's quickly like becoming one of my favorite characters. So I just love the bitter, angsty, like little goth chick that she kind of is. You know, it's just perfect. So
Hi, I'm Wookie, and I hate it here.
yeah, pretty much. What's for dinner tonight? Just out of curiosity.
It is a like ground turkey, sweet potato, onion, bell pepper, mozzarella cheese skillet thing.
That sounds delightful. Oh god, I'm hungry now.
Not gonna lie, I bought like the biggest thing of Cholula you can get at the store and just like doused it.
Sweet, Mr. Grey Soul.
Hello, Internet. I'm Matt. I'm playing Graysoul, the half-elf cleric. Barely survived being downwind last session of our fearless paladin Dragonborn, who has learned a new breath attack that doesn't come out of your mouth. And I already ate my dinner, so I don't have anything to share about it. Sorry.
Oh, well, what'd you have for dinner, Matt?
I made chicken fried rice. Yeah,
okay.
No recipe. I just kind of threw stuff together, and it worked.
Very nice.
Yeah.
That sometimes it's always the most fun is going through the kitchen and being like, what do we have?
Well, I always thought, you know how like when you get the fried rice and there's like the bits of egg there in it?
Yeah.
I was wondering how they did that, and there's all different ways about like scrambling it and then mixing it in. I just cracked some eggs, split them up, and then dumped it into the pan and let the hot rice cook it, and it came out just like I thought that it might. So
that's awesome. Well, congrats on that,
Ancient
man.
Chinese secrets, just pulled that out of the air and did it.
Love it. Tara.
Hello, I'm Tara. Well, I'm Lauren, and I play Tara Ferrith, the Elven Bard.
Your hair is different.
Yeah, your hair is
I'm
epic
wearing my
tonight.
hair down. I don't normally wear my hair down. I think I found a curl routine that I like.
Okay.
But I very much need a trim, like pyramid-y. But it's fine.
Do you do the diva curl?
I have been for like years. I've been on the Diva Curl train, but I'm sort of starting to kind of get away from it now because it's just not doing enough to moisturize. I'm starting to do different.
I understand, only because I sometimes steal Jen's Diva Curl products because I have very curly hair too when it grows out. So yeah. I sometimes steal her products when they're around. So I love that stuff.
Well, Jen is the reason I started doing Diva Curl in the first place.
Yep. So my wife knows what's up when it comes to the curly hair. She also hates it when I get out of the shower or just wake up and I've got the curls already going. But right now my hair is way too short for that. So anyhow.
And pro tip, I really think the low poo is better than the no poo shampoos because it does have a little more like the low poo doesn't have as much like conditioner in it, and it actually cleans your hair, your scalp.
Noted. Okay. Yeah. Normally I just do
a lot
conditioner.
of people are finding too much product buildup because they use the no poo and it's just not cleansing enough. You need to like really get in there.
After last session, I definitely go with no poo.
Bringing it back. Thank you, Matt. Speaking of hair, Nate, you want to come? You want to go?
Thanks for that introduction there, Greg. I'm Nate. I had fried chicken for dinner. I don't know anything about hair products. I play a rogue in Lorenzo, and right now he's concentrating on killing things with extreme efficiency.
Absolutely.
While putting his plans into place.
Yes, indeed. And last in introductions, but first in our hearts tonight, Mr. Joe.
I'm Joe McMahon. I play Brick, a black scale dragonborn. I was not here last week, and this Twitch stream went friggin' weird, man. I don't know what's going on here, but there's farts and hair products, and I made jambalaya for dinner, and then ate lemon and ricotta cookies for dessert, because that's how I roll. But I'm very excited to get back to killing things with great violence and gusto.
And you are quite the Epicurean, so hearing that you did jambalaya tonight means it must have been pretty good.
It was very good.
Awesome. All right. So yes, since our normal recap person is not available tonight, since he was not here last week,
I will do it. Yeah, I just if I have any gaps, you're gonna have to remind me.
I'll let everybody else jump in and fill the gaps here. But
Gotcha.
the recap highlights tend to get some really good engagement, so I want to make sure that we have them done.
All right.
Yeah.
Last week, our intrepid adventurers started off with none other than Lorenzo Ledoux trapped in a secret closet with a homicidal suit of armor. He tried to hide from it, only to find out that this magical suit of armor with red eyes could see in the dark. And after going toe-to-toe many rounds, his hapless companions were able to find the entrance when he kicked it with his leg and opened, well, we never really did, I guess. He opened the door so that we could assist him. He then tried to hide the contents of a magic box, where there was a little back and forth on that, which there didn't seem to be much more in it other than a chessboard and a chess set, we think, thus far. We had to split the party to send a few people back up, along with Earl the donkey and some of our loot, after we had gathered all of our items together to find out what was magic and what was not. We went through the dungeon a bit more to take a look around. We found another key, and I don't believe we did any more fighting. Did we? Did we run into anything else we needed to fight?
No,
but you found the mimic.
We found the mimic. Yes, we found the mimic, and we had a delightful conversation with the mimic friend. Which I don't have.
That was Bob, right?
Bob.
Mimic?
Yes.
Yeah, Bob the Mimic.
With yes, Bob and Davrin's friend Bob, and so we hope to reunite Davrin, the traumatized, kidnapped child with the missing digit, with his good friend Bob the Mimic. We then explored a little bit more, and we heard this giant clinking noise, to which Wookie and I bravely and smartly went on either side of the door in case it was a trap. We opened the door to find chains moving, and that our second thought that it could possibly be an elevator was in fact correct. I leaned out and noticed there was nothing above, and I dropped a torch down below. It dropped about 50 feet to the deck, where there, at least as I recall, one hobgoblin and one goblin. But I was able to pull myself back from the door before they saw me. They yelled up in in goblin, which none of us spoke. So in an effort to cover our tracks, I tried to garble some what I assumed was goblin back at them, and forced out a mighty toot, to which I thought would be goblin work humor of trying to taunt their fellow coworkers. It seemed to work. But we'll see whether this Dragonborn's understanding of Underdark humor is accurate or not.
Yeah. Wow. And you said there were gonna be gaps. That's pretty airtight. You were holding out on us. Well, yeah. Well done, sir. Well done.
Definitely not airtight, but yes.
Yeah. Well, his recapping of the story was more airtight than his tale. Let's just leave it at that. Yeah, so before we go diving into the action real fast, I do want to just do a couple of really quick plugs. Right now, as you may or may not know, if you're new to the stream, I am a dungeon master for hire with Mastermind Adventures, based out of Boston. I am the Los Angeles wing of the company. I am the Los Angeles wing, just like we are the Brute Squad. And right now we have the Magic Mistletoe holiday promotion going on. Yes, anybody that plays D&D, that is definitely a groaner. You can at my boss's husband for coming up with that one. But right now we have a ton of GMs. Everybody has like a specialty game or two that they're offering. I have a couple of one-shots, Jailbreak being one of them, a 1 hour long escape room style adventure where you get to break out of jail, and then the Bard Brigade Solves Mysteries, which is sort of very Scooby-Doo-ish. Scooby-Doo or Josie and the Pussycats, you're a traveling group of bards and you solve mysteries, and it's kind of fun. Jailbreak's about an hour. Bard Brigade is about 2 hours. And right now, you can play them. You can book me, and I will run them for you for free right now through the Magic Mistletoe promotion. You can book me using the code FREEONESHOT, FREEONESHOT, all one word, and you can book me to play or to run those games for you this month. So I would love to do that. I actually do have a booking this Friday night, which I'm very, very excited about. It'll be the first time I'm running Jailbreak. Very excited for that. And there's going to be some new offers getting added there this week. I'm off there right now. They're doing a special 50% off short-term campaigns, limited-time campaigns, and I'm going to be offering a 4 to 6 week session to run people through the original Ravenloft. Not like the one-shot like I did earlier this year with Paul, where Strahd had to die that night. And the SOB still got away. No, but we're going to actually run the module proper, which, will be a really, really fun experience, I'm hoping. It's been a while since I've been able to crack open the whole thing and not just run, like, the reduced version. And also, I am working on putting together a West Marches campaign, which would be a monthly subscription, but basically... in a West Marches game, there's anywhere from 10 to 50 players. It's a persistent shared campaign world, and the players in it all form a giant pool, and they put together a party, and they tell me where on the map they want to go explore, and then they book me to do that. So it's almost like on demand, except you got to wait 48 hours for me to write the encounters. But yeah, it's practically on demand for D&D. It's about as on demand as you're going to be able to get for original content. So all that's going to be getting announced soon, and also. We are doing a charity live stream this on New Year's Eve, benefiting Extra Life. It is called The Final Countdown. It is going to be an epic module that we're writing. 24 players will be taking on an incredible challenge. 4 different tables of 6, pardon me. We'll be taking on an incredible challenge to save the world from an oncoming asteroid that will hit at midnight. So they got to get this fixed by midnight, and of course there is a twist. I won't talk about it, but Spelljammers are involved. It's going to be awesome. Spelljammers in Faerun. Amazing. So I hope people will check that out. You can register for that right now at mastermindadventures.com. Look for The Final Countdown. Registration costs you a donation to, or actually I should say 100% of the proceeds from this will be going to benefit Extra Life, and specifically the Hasbro Children's Hospital in Providence, which is very close to where Mastermind is headquartered. So really, really excited for that. I'm writing a whole leg of the adventure myself, and hopefully will be one of the GMs running a table, but more than likely I'm probably going to be one of the ones coordinating everything and keeping track of the madness that is 24 players in a single simultaneous module. So New Year's Eve, it's going to be live streamed. I hope you'll check it out. Final Countdown. You can check out, we'll be putting up announcements. I mean, Mastermind's already got going, but I will be putting it out on all of my social media as well. And if you want to connect with me, please feel free. All of my social media is listed in the episode description below. Also, tonight we are on Twitch, we are on Facebook, we are on YouTube. Periscope is not working for some reason, so if you're on Twitter, sorry, you're SOL. But if you're watching on Twitch, you can watch this stream with enhanced features. You can actually watch during the live broadcast, not during the replays, but during the live broadcast, you can actually watch this game and access everybody's character sheets on D&D Beyond. So check that out. Watch their stats change in real time as I torture them and sick monsters upon them and hit them with awful status effects. It'll be a good time. So yeah, I think that's enough of my shameless plugs. Let's get back to the murder and mayhem. All right, where we left off last week, you saw 2 creatures down in the elevator shaft and dropped the torch. You heard a couple of gruff voices call up, "Oi, what's the big idea?" After clearly them speaking in Goblin, yelling in Goblin did not work. You hear muttering as the elevator stops for a second, and you hear a little bit of muttering. But the torch has already been stomped out. The torch that you dropped down has already been stomped out. Because dropping a torch on a wood floor is probably not a good idea, especially when you're suspended at God knows how high by 4 chains. So,
I thought after I did my gibberish and my fart that they continued on up and we were prepared to ambush them.
well, like I said,
This is changed. Okay.
yes. I mean, as it, you know, that was the cutscene, was that you drop you do the fart, and then you hear some muttering. Well, as we pick back up, the chains stop. Give me a perception check.
Just Feld.
Feld, and actually Wookiee, you can too. Let's get with the murder.
Yeah, I got a 21.
21. You hear more than 2 voices down there. You hear one that's very gruff, commanding, ordering around. It sounds bossy, but they're clearly speaking in a tongue that you are not familiar with. And then you hear several grunts of agreement.
Where are we in regards to the room we had the fight in 2 episodes ago?
Oh, you guys are a ways away from that.
Okay.
Well, actually, I shouldn't say you're not too far, but you're about 4 or 5 rooms away.
We're not
get
hallway.
that giant automaton and push it down the the elevator shaft,
I mean,
crushing whoever is beneath. That seems like a lot of work.
That does seem like a lot of work, let me tell you. I should probably put you guys on the map as well. Change your views too, shouldn't I? Come on, computer. Sometimes my computer likes streaming, and sometimes it really doesn't. So.
Okay, well, I can't see in the dark, but we can get a bunch of us to shoot some arrows down and just kind of like barrage them, or we can create a choke point with this door. I can throw some ball bearings down there.
Yeah, there's sort of some a natural choke point of this hallway.
Yeah, I will give you guys 30 seconds to plan. So.
How far down? So they were 50, then they came up some more. How far down are they now?
They're about 40 feet down now.
Okay.
I mean, is there anything heavy that we can drop on them? What's in this room that we're in?
There's 2 dragonborn that look pretty big.
I'm not sure surviving a 40-foot fall is going to be super great for me.
Actually, Brick, you're not back yet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, things are probably going swimmingly with the rest of my group then. I can only hope.
Am I there? Am I able to see what's going on?
We
I'm
close
going to
the
take my
door,
30
so-
seconds to give resistance to everybody. So they can you'll get a D4 on any saving throws.
I can't remember if we have anything else flammable to throw down.
What do you want to do with fire? Because I can help you with that.
Well, I mean, if they got to come up, if their choices are come up and while burning or go down while burning, they're still going to be that platform isn't exactly and fire tends to go up. It's not going to engulf wood that quickly. It burns up. So.
Greg, we're not looking at a map at the moment.
I know. I'm fixing that
enough?
literally fixing that for you right now. Hold on 1 second.
I've got a new thing. Oh wait, I don't have a new thing. We didn't take
just
a
have our
long
spell
rest.
slots.
You have the
I'm
slots.
aware of a new thing that one day. Oh no.
I have True Strike.
Okay, you can
which
cast
I've
True
always
Strike.
had. And I have a bow, and I feel like that could be helpful.
Alrighty.
Sir Feldrican, how's your throat doing? Could you, if this thing comes up and it's full of bad guys, can you just kind of incinerate them?
That was part of my idea. As soon as it comes, my throat is ready to go.
All right.
All right.
Well,
he's gonna back up and ready an arrow. She's gonna ready an attack so that as soon as the door opens, she fires an arrow.
Okay.
Can I see the guy below?
You are not close enough to the door to see that right now.
Okay. then
Oh, and I've got them on the token layer anyway, so you guys can see them quite plainly. So, let me guess, you guys are having a whole bunch of readied actions for, like, when you see the whites of their eyes kind of thing?
As soon as I see him, I'm going to cast True Strike.
I think, yeah, and I'm going to try and see. So he yelled up, "Oi, what's the big idea?"
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to try and match and say, "Oi, what's been taking you so long?"
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna ready a produce fire and toss it at them as soon as they appear.
I'm ready to.
The gruffest voice says. The gruffest voice responds, "What's the passcode?"
I don't remember the darn passcode. We've got water backing up here. We've got shit coming out of the bathrooms. The whole place smells like Trek.
That's what we're going with.
All right.
I'm on board.
Right. We'll send something. We're coming up to mop everything up right now, and the elevator starts coming up. And as you guys watch, unfortunately, it doesn't go terribly fast, but it does rise up, and eventually you do see through the doorway a hulking red figure coming up into view, and he sees you and kind of goes a little bug-eyed at the sheer number of people that he sees in front of him.
True Strike.
Okay, so True Strike is a self buff, and then the next round you roll advantage on your attack. Is the way that works.
I point a finger at a target in range.
Yes,
I get but his defenses.
Yes, you point out the breach in his defenses, and then next round you'll be able to hit it with attack. Okay, cool. So he is True Struck. Any other readied actions going off right now?
Yeah,
okay, Wookie.
I shoot him.
All right. Well, shit. Okay. That's a hit. Roll your damage.
Party starter.
Mm-hmm.
I don't totally know how to do this. Do you want me to just like roll it twice and then we'll just add it?
I think you can actually hit shift and then click the roll on D&D Beyond, and it'll go with advantage.
Well wait. No,
yeah.
No,
that
advantage though, right? Because it's a crit, so it's double.
Oh, a crit because it's double. Yes. So what I need.
Sneak attack. So how do you want to? Yeah. How do you want to add that?
All right. Well, it's basically double the dice and then plus any modifiers. So with this, you rolled
22.
22. Yeah. Okay. You literally. I'm just gonna effectively double this. Yeah. You literally shoot him in the face for 30 points of damage. It's DC. Oh wait, 4 plus 3, and then
14 plus 8. Or do you double the sneak attack bonus too?
No, you double the. You do double the sneak attack because it's dice. So 4d6. So I'm gonna say 16 there, and then 16 and 8, 24. Whatever. He's dead. You shot him like right through the damn face, and he's just like, yeah, like literally. Head snaps back, body drops. Right behind him, though, is an even bigger, angrier-looking hobgoblin with bloody armor, bestowing the rank of a captain. And he pulls out a gigantic greatsword and yells, "Blood for Grumsh!"
After Wookie shoots the guy in the face, she says, "Oh God, the shit's coming up the elevator too."
All right. Yeah. I will give you that pun. Yes. All right, so Birch, you have your produce flame going off. The one valid target was the one that was dead now.
The big one isn't the valid target?
Well, these are going off simultaneously. So the front target is the one, the frontmost would be the one taking it. But is there splash? Is there splash on this or no?
No, I just assumed I'd hit the thing standing in front of me.
You'll just barbecue the corpse and do psychic damage to the larger creature, watching his friend go up in flames.
Yeah, you know what? I will say that if you want to take a shot at the captain, take a shot at the captain. Go for it.
Well, if an 18 hits, he only took 3 fire damage. It's just the cantrip.
Well, an 18 does hit, so I will. He will take that 3 fire damage, and
Take that.
be like,
Captain.
God damn, that hurt. No, not
He
really.
falls over dead.
He falls over dead. Yeah. I should have
It's
mentioned that
slightly
these
less
guys
than
aren't
30
terribly beefy. No, I'm kidding.
Can I get one of
It's
these
just a
guys?
cardboard cutout all along.
Let's see. Lorenzo, yes, you do you have any, or are you doing ranged or are you doing melee?
I'll do a melee.
You're not in position. You're not quite in position to. You can, on a surprise round, you can take one action, whether that be move or attack, and you're not in melee range with any of these guys.
Oh, well, I guess I could throw a dagger.
All right, you want to throw a dagger? Go for it.
18.
All right, roll your damage.
And is he surprised?
No, because, well, yes, I think he would be surprised that there's so many attacks coming at them in this. So.
Okay, if he's surprised, then since my bonus here gives him, it's an automatic crit if I hit. If he's not, then it's just regular damage.
Well, this is our surprise round.
This is the surprise round. Well, no, if it's surprise, you just get your sneak attack guaranteed. Your sneak attack bonus.
You are forgetting.
This is an assassin trait.
Subclass.
Oh crap! All right, yeah. All right, so literally 20 points of damage.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. I'm way too nice. That's the end of the surprise round, y'all. Roll some initiative.
It'd be worse, Greg. I hit one of Nate's guys with 150 damage in an opening round once.
Are you mad all your monsters are dying immediately?
A little bit. Did anybody else have a surprise action ready to go here, or?
I was possibly going to be blowing some fire if they were stacked up, but it looks like they're spread.
They're spread just enough that I don't think it would be as effective as you need it to be. All right.
They didn't take it seriously that anyone who was really dangerous would have and would toot down a hallway would have friends who were deadly.
Kind of, yeah. Birch, 16. Lorenzo. God, you guys. Lorenzo, what's your niche, bud?
21.
21. God damn. Yeah, these guys aren't going to get a round off at this rate. I spent time designing this encounter. I just handled it poorly. This is my fault. Phil,
It's fine. I wasted a cantrip.
I mean, I don't know what
Elevator
you
is
expect
known
to
as
happen.
the fish in a barrel.
They're literally, there's nowhere to go.
Yeah.
This is great, though. You got to have one of these once in a while.
Yeah, well, you know, I have to remind myself that I do have other stuff stacked up. So, you guys will have some fun.
Hello, my name is Elevator, and I'm a choke point.
Yes, basically. Where's my share? And
Flash,
Fellian.
hello, my name is Wookie, and I came to drop bodies and tell you how much I hate being here.
Yes. Taking things out with prejudice. All right. Oh. That's annoying. Okay. It's 2. Oh, perfect. Okay. Cool. 14. Start. Perfection. Hey, there we go. Tara, you are first up.
Sweet. Okay, so I'm aiming for the big guy in the middle, and since I did not put my true strike on him, you just get a regular attack. It does not hit, I'm sure.
Yeah, no, that unfortunately will not hit. Sorry about that.
I surprised motherfucker myself.
Okay. Lorenzo.
I am going to move in here. Are both these guys still alive, or did we kill them? More than...
They are alive. They're both alive.
Okay. There's more in here. I'm going to go right over here.
Yep. And now you see that there is yet another one in there.
Yep. And the large one, I'm going to attack him.
Okay. You do take an attack of opportunity from one of the guys.
Disengage. So I'll move and then disengage away from that one so I don't take attack opportunity.
And you still get... Oh, because you get disengage as a free action.
Yep, bonus action.
Yeah, rogue, it is a bonus.
God damn it. All right, go for it. Go for it.
And the big guy... Oh!
Yeah, no.
Yeah, that's big nothing.
All right. Birch, you are up, sir.
I should start paying attention to what's going on here. Where is the big guy? Can you ping him for me?
The big guy is back in center here.
All right. I'm going to have to get to a spot where I can see him a little better. I feel like I'm kind of standing in the doorway here. Is that okay?
Back in that doorway? Yeah, it's... he's got some cover to him. You're going to have a tough time making that shot, but...
All right. Well,
yeah.
I've got plenty of movement to come up here. Do I still have disadvantage from here?
No.
Is there movement back here in the hallway, or is that a wall behind?
That's a wall directly behind you guys.
Okay. Gotcha.
All right. Well, I'm just keeping it cantrips until Greg creates something that scares me. So until then,
Can you get the dude on the ankle?
sure. I'm sure that hits, and I keep rolling wrong.
Oh, dear
8
God.
fire damage this time.
8 fire damage. Oh, and Keegan's initiative finally showed up. Thank you. 8 fire damage on this dude.
Mhm.
Okay.
5 more turns like that, and I will catch up to Wookiee.
Keep up, old man.
Old.
Oh, boy. Yikes. All right.
I think
Next
I'm too
up-
young. Well, all right.
Next up is the captain. The captain, basically was getting ready to charge into the fray and lead everybody. But now he's like... First off, he yells, blood for Grumsh. No, this is Forgotten Realms, so it wouldn't be Grumsh. But blood for the blood gods, he yells. And as you actually see everybody in there kind of like take a, like almost get pumped up and get a little frenzy-ish when he yells that. And with that, he takes a swing bada at our erstwhile rogue. Does a 15 hit you, Nate?
That is my AC.
Yep. So you get, he slams the greatsword down onto you with great prejudice for 7 damage.
Okay.
Which, by the way, I'll tell you later what I'm actually rolling for damage dice for that guy. You got lucky. Yeah, you got lucky is all I'm gonna say. You should not have gotten off that light. Next up. Fellian and Keegan both are going to move in, try to get a little bit closer to the action, but they find the hallway is really jammed up. Keegan, though, does cast True Strike. And Fellian says, I'm back here to handle the wounded. That means it's Graysoul.
All right. Let's see my great combat prowess here. I will move, do a little zigzag formation. That's 5, 10, 15. Can I hit this guy in front of me, or is this actually like a wall separating us? I thought this was kind of
There's the white box is a doorway, So you can get. I mean, which guy are you aiming at right here?
Before my sight disappear. Oh, you know what? I guess it's counting me as like in the wall, but is this a legal place for me to be standing right now?
You're on. Basically, what you're doing is you're kind of jammed up in the door frame on the player's side, not in the elevator when you're in that position. So you could hypothetically.
Am I granting flanking to Lorenzo?
No, because he's inside the elevator and you're outside the elevator. Yeah.
All right,
It just unfortunately is not a perfect overlay, but I'm ruling that area is outside the elevator.
Gotcha. All right. All right. Well, if I just go there, can I ready an action to swing at someone that comes through the door? Should that happen?
Absolutely.
Okay. I will do that, and that will be my turn.
Got it. Okay, Wookie.
Okay. So from where I am at, I believe that I can see the main guy. I think I have an angle on him. So yeah, I'm gonna do the short bow again because that worked out real good.
Okay.
So 13 hit.
No, it bounces off his armor.
Okay. I think that's all I can do. So, I guess I'll do my cunning action to try to hide behind whoever's standing in front of me.
All right, give me a stealth check, please.
Yeah. 23.
Yeah, you disappear into midair or into thin air. You're just like poof, Feld.
I am going to ready an attack for. I'm hoping that they are dumb enough to step into that choke point as opposed to pushing forward.
Okay. Alrighty.
Can I say if I notice that they don't and they basically stack up, that then I'm going to step forward and I don't know if that's it's a sort of an if then.
Got it. I'll let you have it. Okay.
Yeah.
Give me a reflex save because the one that was hiding in the back sees Lorenzo come in. They all share a quick look. He steps forward and hits something, and the door starts closing. So I'll let you have a reflex save real quick.
Don't forget you can add a D4 to that if you want.
Yeah.
Gotcha. And what am I rolling on? A dex save?
Yeah. Roll your dex plus a D4.
Should have.
I'll give you the opportunity to see, because if you blow it, then your breath gets the door takes your breath weapon.
I meant if he tries to stack. There we go. Finally, it's going.
Well, because he basically steps into the center of the doorway. Roll the D4.
Yep. Let me go to. Let's see, and it is roll /D4. Oh no.
No, /roll. Yeah.
/roll space D4.
Yep. Or 1D4.
There we are.
Oh, there you go. You actually make the save exactly. So I will let you get your breath weapon off as the door closes.
Yay, cantrips.
Yay, cantrips.
Okay. Well, what I meant was that if he tried to, if they were trying to flank, I didn't realize they were trying to get that. I would push up to attack.
Got it. Okay, so yeah,
to try and prevent.
What he's doing is moving into the doorway and closing it, because they're gonna turn around and pipe down poor Lorenzo here if they've got somebody that could be a suitable hostage.
All right, then can I do a basically strength check then if he's trying to do that to basically kick that door?
It's it's one of the gear doors.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
And where is the?
You could kick it, but the trap might go off.
Right. That's so it's not just a simple. I thought it was like a hinge door.
Yeah, but you made your reflex save, so I'll let if you want to make if you want to make a strength check to try and brace it, I'll say that you. I'm letting you go out of order. I'm letting you go out of turn, but I'll let you give it a shot because you had a ready to action that essentially required you to step forward and breathe. So yeah.
Okay, so what am I rolling for right now?
Give me a strength check.
Gotcha. Okay. Come on, big numbers.
Big money, no whammy. Big money, no whammy.
19.
Holy crap, you made it. God damn it. You single-handedly catch the gears, and the door and the door is like coming down, and you are just holding onto it for dear life. Unfortunately, you're blocking the doorway. Now, what that means is that you're going to soak up an attack with advantage, and Lorenzo is going to take an attack with advantage as these guys start going ham here. But the other guy with the other guy who hit the button, hitting the button's a free action. Yeah, this might hurt.
My AC is 19.
All right. Here we go. Oh, they only have that to hit. All right, you might survive this.
The advantages of armoring up.
16 misses.
It's like John
Double
Wick's suit. It
Double
hurts,
16. Yeah.
but doesn't feel good. But
You're basically taking it like they're bouncing shots off your ribs right now, and it's like, oh god. All right, and then the one single shot on Lorenzo right now, a 13 will not hit you.
Nope.
Okay. Well, I'm officially out of ideas at this point.
Can I attempt to roar at them to intimidate them? See whether
I will give you an intimidate check on that.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I will. Yeah.
Wait.
It sounds more like you start to roar and you take one in the gut, and it comes out more like a howl of pain. You know. Yeah. All right.
Dice.
Tara, you are up. Unfortunately, right now, Feld is taking up most of the doorway. But you do have. Did you the target you true struck already got shot through the face?
Yeah, he did.
He did because Wookiee was like, I don't need no spells to kill me, a mother, you know.
Yeah, I really wish I'd done it on this guy.
Yeah. I hear that.
But I think, do I have a shot on this guy?
Which one?
The one on the left.
No, you do not have a shot on him. He is kind of like holed up in, he's like leaning like right up against where the elevator buttons would be in a traditional elevator, like using that for cover. And they've got one brave fool who is standing in the doorway to block everything else, especially now that they have a potential hostage. But I would say that you could take a shot at the one that Feld is attacking or fighting with right now, but he's at like 3/4 cover.
All right,
so,
I will take a shot at that guy.
Okay.
Do it. Go for it.
All right. You do not hit Feld, but it sticks in the door.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Really?
It goes. Yeah. No, here's the thing. These guys are also wearing incredibly heavy armor, plus cover. It's like this combat situation is suboptimal for y'all. What you need to do is figure out a way to bust that door back open and get access back to these guys. All right.
Okay. Can I use? I probably can't get through into the room, can I?
No, you can't push through that line. They are forming a solid line right now.
Damn shield walls. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Greg, did I prevent the gear from closing, or am I still holding it open?
You're still holding it open right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
And actually, let me see what kind of trap that is too, because there's a chance that might go off.
But I think we do have the key to this.
Oh no.
This door.
Oh boy. It is. Yeah. You don't necessarily. You can't see what the rune is right now. But
Before we came up to it, we saw that we had.
Oh, you got. Oh, that's right. You did. Well, this is a D door. Okay.
Yeah, we have that. I think that's how we opened the door.
Yeah. Give me a. Yes, you did. You used the key for it. So give me a wisdom check real quick. because you've seen this one go off. Yeah, this is the Jet of Flames one. So this might suck, is all I'm saying.
Does it sound like it's gearing up? We've seen this before, right? Is there the...
Well, right now it's still trying to go forward.
Mm-hmm.
And if it continues to sit in a fail state, it might. You don't know what'll happen. Okay. I'm just saying that it might go off, and you know that this door is trapped. Okay, because every door here is trapped.
Right.
And like I said, you recognize what this one can do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have that.
Unfortunately, though, I am a fire dragonborn.
Sure. But what about everybody else in the hallway with you?
Well, that's true. Oh, yeah. I was thinking of just the doorway. That's a good point.
No. No. All right. Birch, it is your action, sir. Oh, no, wait. Lorenzo, pardon me. I don't want to kill you that fast, but yeah, you're still alive for the moment.
Is there a way to get through someone to hit that button? I'm not sure rules if I can.
They're really blocking it. And on top of that, you have the head of these guys like directly in front of you that you've engaged with. So you're kind of surrounded and in some trouble.
Well, I have one option then, and that's I have to make a hole.
Okay.
So I'll footstep right here. So I get advantage on hitting this person in front of me.
Go for it.
That's shift for advantage.
Yep.
Nope, that didn't work
nope.
for some reason.
Not the first. Roll it again. And no. Sorry, you're looking at these guys. They're wearing plate mail. These are hobgoblins in plate mail. They're like demonic-looking Roman legionnaires. Is the best way to describe it. So you definitely.
Best play to get through.
Say what?
That was my best play to get through to hit the button.
Yeah. Damn. Sorry, man. Birch.
So, are they all blocking the doorway? Those three?
Basically, yeah. Right now.
Okay.
There's one in the doorway right now. It's a 5-foot wide doorway. There's one in the doorway, and then you could see if you get close enough. Well, actually, you already know just based on the scrum that you're hearing inside that there are guys on either side of that door. Okay. And you see Lorenzo boldly trying to fight, to fight them off right now. And unfortunately, the cavalry got cut off.
Yeah. I don't have much I can do about the door, sadly. Does Lorenzo look hurt?
Yes.
Okay. That's good to know. I'm trying to figure out where my value is here. You said yes pretty emphatically. I wasn't expecting that. Shoot.
Well, it's Nate talking, not Lorenzo, so that might have something to do with it.
Okay. Well, it's much more lame than what I was going to do, but I'm going to, at second level, healing word you. So you're going to take, oh, really? A 3 and a 1? I'm sorry. You're going to take a big whopping 7 health.
And I'm at full.
Hey! Oh, you weren't that hurt. I could have done something fun. And I'm going to back up to like here.
Okay.
In case someone else wants to get close.
Well, it is the captain's turn, and you are conveniently flanking, or you are conveniently flanked for him. So.
Well, maybe that healing did help then.
that healing probably saved his life, because this is probably going to get ugly real quick. Yeah, 21 to hit.
We got a hit.
Yeah, you get slashed. Like as you feel the healing, you're like, oh, thank God. And then you just take one like right across the chest, and it's 11 points of damage, like slashing you like, ugh. It is ugly. We'll just leave it at that. Unfortunately, Fellian does not have any sort of Let me see how many spell slots I have left. Resist. Oh, that's right. He's multi-class. Damn. Okay. So he is out of healing at this point. Yeah, Fellian is basically just going to kick it in the back. Keegan is going to attempt a crossbow shot at the dude in the front with True Strike from last round, but unfortunately, like with everything going on, I don't know how well he's going to do here, but let's give it a shot. Come to Papa. Nope. That's not going to do it. Oh, I got to turn off the animations here because that updated and now it's... Nope, that is not going to do it. The crossbow bolt actually winds up glancing off of Feldrick's armor, and you hear Keegan in the back going like, sorry. My fault. That is it for them. Let us get back to this. Graysoul.
All right. We can't get through the door because we got a wall on the other side of hobgoblins.
Yeah.
As far as the trap going off, is that something that'll happen if the door comes to a closed position?
It may not go off if it comes to a closed position, but you know that if you try to open it after it closes, it'll definitely go off without the key. Thankfully, you have the key. Actually, who had the key? Does Lorenzo have the key?
I do not.
Okay, well, I was going to say, because if Lorenzo had the key, y'all were going to have a bad day.
It would have been either myself or Feld, because we opened the door.
Yep. So you guys...
I don't think we said who, but...
I think it's Wookiee who has the key.
Gotcha. Well, I'll tell you right now, if the door stays jammed, it's there's going to be an increasing chance that for every round that the door stays jammed, there's going to be an increasing chance of the trap going off. Okay? So what I will wind up doing is copy that. Yeah. All right. And that'll happen. Graysoul, give me a number between 1 and 6.
4.
4. Okay. The trap does not go off this round. I will tell you.
Welcome, guys. You are welcome. Okay. And
all right.
What about attacking through Feldrick? Can I take a swipe at the guy on the other side of him?
No, he's outside of melee range because Feld right now is he's taking up a 5-foot combat square, and you don't have reach.
All right.
So
can I see this hobgoblin on the other end? Can I make eye contact?
I will. What are you looking to do? Because I'm
going to try an intimidation check on this guy. Melee's not an option. I don't have any offensive spells yet, so I'm going to see if I can intimidate him.
Okay, go for it.
And you can't kind of shank around this corner? Is it's all...
If you stepped up, I would give you a melee attack on the center one with half cover. If you stayed in that corner that you were in.
Over here?
Yeah.
Okay. The trouble with melee is that I'm terrible at it.
Yeah.
if I was able to successfully intimidate this guy, could I get him to kind of step back from the door? Would kind of be my goal. Is that something that would be possible, or should
I'll let you give it a shot. Yeah, go for it.
All right, I'm going to scream in infernal at this guy. Not really expecting him to understand, but back away from the door, or I'm going to eat your soul.
Okay.
And let's see where that gets us. 17 on the intimidation check.
Got it. Okay. Well,
I picture like Feldricon, right, is the fence.
He's keeping
and this
it
guy
open.
is the postman, and I'm the rabid dog that just like jumped up past his shoulder, frothing in infernal about eating his soul.
All right, I'm gonna say that it was he missed the save by 1. Okay, he missed the DC that you established by 1 in the opposed check. So it's not a complete success, but I will tell you this: he has gone from combatant to frantically pushing the down button. All right, because he's like, "What the hell?" All right. I will score that one for you. All right, Wookie, you are up.
Okay. Wookie kind of like hunches over, pulls out her water skin, casts some prestidigitation on it to make it look like it's sparking, and then throws it into the elevator and says, "Incoming!"
Okay.
She's trying to make it seem like she threw a grenade in
threw
there.
a grenade. Okay.
Yeah.
Give me a thrown weapon check. So D20 plus your dex plus your proficiency.
Okay, I'm gonna do that manual.
Okay.
D20 plus dex plus proficiency.
Yeah, your proficiency should be 2, I think, or is it 3 at this level?
That is a dirty 20.
A dirty 20. All right. Improbably. I'm going to reward the dirty 20 because it's improbable considering the number of bodies that are in there, but you do manage to have it clear the gear door and go between the two guys standing in the doorway right here, and it lands back here-ish. Now the question is, will your water skin not explode on impact?
Well, I'm sure hoping that they just believe me and panic.
This is all happening pretty quickly. I will tell you this. It lands and bursts. So water goes everywhere. And you hear, "Oi! They're trying to give us a bath!" But I will give a save real quick. Give me a deception check real fast on that, because I want to see, because one of them is, the one that got wet is going to...
19.
Let's see if the other 3 react. Okay, that one failed. That one got it. That one failed. Okay, so 2 of them flinch. But the captain and the other guy are both like, "It's a damn water skin." So 2 of them actually do flinch. And that is going to influence their action. Feld, it is your turn.
I am going to try and shield bash a hole.
Okay, you're still wrestling with the door. Because the door is still trying to close right now. It's like an elevator door that's been open for too long.
Right.
Yeah. So are you disengaging with the door?
I am. Is there any way to basically try and use that momentum to push through?
Give me a strength check just to see if you can keep the door open right now. Unfortunately, no. You feel everything starting to slip with all the chaos around you. The fact that you actually just felt a crossbow bolt bounce off your back. Everything going on. You do start to feel overcome, and you wind up do you want? So if you want to try and push through, I will give you one more strength check to try and push through and bull rush the guy in front of you, or you will get forced back. But either way, the door is going to close this round.
$15.
You managed to burst your way in. The door closes behind you.
They've got the key. They can jump down.
Yep. You are in what is considered to be a very hostile situation. I'm just saying. So the door closes. Oh, wait. So who had the key?
Wookie.
Wookie. All right.
Do I still have my action? Or was that my action?
I was gonna say I think pretty much forcing your way in past the door is your that's your entire move. I will give you one action.
Yeah. So I would I'm gonna cone. I think I can get both these guys with my cone breath weapon.
Okay.
You don't want to try unleashing the bowels of hell?
It was a clean toot. It wasn't a stinky toot. I'll have you know. It was a noble gas, as our friend Wookie punned. It was not an infernal. All right, let's see here. Ooh, it's not a very good 2d6.
Yeah. All right. So,
but,
Lorenzo, your ass nearly catches fire in all of this, but let's.
It's a Dex 11 save for them. Otherwise, they take half. What a sad breath weapon roll. 5 out of 12. Oh.
Somebody should speak to the manager. Yeah, they both make the save. So what's half on that? Is 2?
Yeah, well, 2.5. I don't know whether it rolls up or what.
It's always a round down.
Okay, so 2.
Yeah.
Common Core math would add 20 to that first, though. So, technically speaking, 25 damage, right?
Exactly.
Common Core. I will never understand it. I still do old school. Okay. Now it is the bad guys. The bad guys. One of them turns and hits he slams the control, and the elevator starts to descend. He also then turns around and attacks. He attacks our poor paladin.
So I am in arm's reach of this device.
No, the device is over here. It's on the far side. Yeah.
Oh, over there? Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. So it's on the far side. You'd have to fight your way through it. Come on, load up already. This is what I get for clicking around and not having everybody open individually. Come on. Oh, hell, I'll do it manual. Oh, here we go. The second I say that I'm going to do 21 hits. And
21 does hit.
21 does hit, and you're going to take 15 damage.
Jeez.
Yeah, you got lit up. But he's used his once per battle special ability with that. So, at least you got that going for you. Number 2 up here is going to attack Lorenzo. He is not in position for flanking, but he could still pull the same trick. Oh my god. All right. This turned really quickly. Nate, how many hit points do you have left?
14.
14. Well, you take 10.
Okay.
And yeah, big ups to Adam for taking a minute to save your ass.
Where the hell is Brick?
That one is dead, and oh yes, the last one is now going to take a shot at.
This is a good point. Has Brick joined us? Yeah, he's close.
Brick's not back down yet.
Oh, boy.
Brick and Catha are not back down yet. They're still upstairs.
We're having beers.
Jesus.
We'll be there soon.
You're offloading Earl.
Feld, what are you at now that you took that first hit?
I am at 10 out of 25.
Yeah, you're at 0.
Awesome.
Yep. All right. With all of that. Hey, Brick, high or low? Brick. Yes, Joe.
We'll go high.
You're going to go high? Okay. I am going to rule that next round, not this round, next round, on Feld's turn, you will arrive.
Oh, good. I'm
Okay.
gonna kill some.
That extra damage that I was taking from them, it has nothing to do with disease or with fire, correct?
Negative. It's what's called martial advantage.
Yep.
So,
Just
yeah.
want to double check just in the off chance.
No, totally fair. No Fario. Fellian's still stuck in the back, can't do anything. Keegan can't do anything right now. They're going to hold their actions and take their cues off of you guys. Oh, wait a minute. Brick. Oh, that's right. Fario. All right, so Tara, top of the order. Tara, you're up. The door is closed, and you can hear the elevator going down.
First of all, I would like to apologize that I did not cast Bane 2 turns ago. And second of all, I'm going to shout, "Somebody open the door." Because I don't have the key, obviously.
All right. And are you going to hold your action to do anything else, or?
Yes, I'm going to hold my action.
Okay. Cool. Lorenzo, you are surrounded, sir.
I'm going to disengage to right there,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to try to hit that switch. But the other guy was just hidden.
Okay. Give me a dex save on that.
And you, sir, have a D4 you can add to your dex save.
Yes, please roll that. Yeah, you hit it. You actually do manage to stop it, and he pulled it one way. You kind of like hop around him and kick it and knock it back the other way, and suddenly the elevator's going back up. And it hasn't had much time to drop. It only went about 5 feet down because it's descending slowly every action. And now it's stopped, and it'll start going back up in a second. Yeah.
Do I have action still, or?
I will say that you have an action. Yes.
All right. This guy in the front here, I'll just try to hit him.
Okay.
Just because he's the closest one. And why not?
Nope. Sorry about that.
Rolling really low.
Yeah. All right, Birch, you are up.
I think I'm going to have to hold an attack until that door's open.
Okay.
I'm out of the way, so I'm not blocking the door, right?
Yeah, you're relatively out of the way right now. I mean, you're in the back. Tara, did you want to move up closer to the door and get like on one side of it or something so you could shoot in?
No.
Because Gray Soul's on one side, you can get on the other if you want.
Well, I feel like in my sight line right now, I can see the guys. If I move, I think I have actually less sight. No, actually I have more. Okay.
Okay. Cool.
I'll move. Yeah.
All right.
Oh, you know what? I'm going to hold instead of an attack, I'm gonna hold a heal because I'm just assuming my buddies are getting their ass kicked.
I mean, it sounds like it. You literally heard a bloody gargle after Feldricken went in there.
Yeah,
with a
so I'm
little
gonna
poof of
hold
smoke,
a healing
so.
word until the door's open. That's
Okay.
my plan.
Sounds
Yeah,
good.
I'm holding Bane.
Even better. All right, so
Well, we're not comparing.
Birch.
You know, better
All right.
or worse.
it is
I
now
just
the
thought I'd
captain's
make it-
turn. He is the captain now. Yep.
And I'm down.
Hold on, I haven't attacked yet. But I mean, he's going to take a 5-foot adjustment in the fight and attack with advantage. What's your AC?
15.
Oh yeah, yeah. You sir, he basically comes up behind you and cracks you across the back of the head, and you take 6 points of damage on that.
And I'm down.
All right. All right. Fellian, Keegan are in the back. Keegan, I think, is going to come up with his crossbow. And Fellian's going to ready his bow. And you guys are going to get ready to stormtrooper the hell out of this. Gray Soul, give me a perception check.
Incoming perception check.
Okay, yeah, no, nothing.
6.
All right. It is your turn.
All right. Quick shout out to Resistance, which is carrying its weight on my spell list this encounter. I'm currently staring at the wall. And I guess I'm just going to have to hold an action. There's
Okay.
really nothing we can do until the elevator's coming back up at this point.
It sounds like, I mean, you heard it stop.
Yep.
And now it sounds like they're going again.
Okay.
All right. And this time it sounds like it's reverse course and is coming back up, but it's just starting to. Wookie, you are up.
Okay, I mage hand the key to the door
Okay.
and unlock it.
The door starts to roll open. And you can just see, folks with readied actions, Tara, you can just see the head of this guy.
Okay.
Yep. Do you want to take your shot?
I can't see this guy or this guy. Sorry, this guy
Uh,
or this guy.
You can't see the two directly directly ahead of you because you're up against one wall and they're literally on the other side of that wall. And then you've got, but I will say that you have a clean shot on this dude, and
Okay.
a clean shot on this dude. Okay.
Okay. Then I will cast Bane on both those dudes.
Okay. What is my saving throw? Is there a saving throw?
Charisma.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, they fail.
12.
DC 12. Oh god, we're not 20. Okay, one of them made it. The other one fails completely.
Okay, so the one that fails completely must roll a d4 and subtract that number from the next attack or saving throw.
Okay. We're gonna token that one with, yeah, we're gonna call that the Bane token because I like the looks of that one. Cool. All right. And then Birch, you can see as the door opens, you can see Feld is down.
Okay.
Kind of slumped up
works
against
for
the
me.
door, or slumped up against, and you could just see his head kind of. Yeah.
All right. Well, I am going to make good on my promise and heal. Let's see here. At second level, because I can't use my second levels otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
8.
8. Okay. Feld, you take you get 8 hit points back. All right. Graysoul, you had a ready to action as well, correct?
I wanted to take a ready to action, but I didn't actually state a ready to action, so I don't have
something
so you don't ready to go.
All right. Birch, you did
I need to get in there either way, so yeah.
Okay. If you wanted to say that your ready to action was that you were going to try and dive on through.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Like a rabid dog. Okay. Then you find yourself springing on through. You can actually move right up the center, or you can go over Feld and Lorenzo. They count as difficult terrain.
Okay.
How about you just jump right there, right in the middle of that death box?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I don't really need to dive into 5 guys attacking me with advantage.
Yeah.
I'll just dive here, and I'll slap some healing on Feld on my next turn.
Okay. Oh, got it. So you're not diving into the elevator. You're just diving to the. You're going.
Looking at my options, right? I can get here so that I can touch, or can I get a hand on Feld just from where my position was?
Yes.
Okay, then I don't really need to move then.
Okay. So you're just gonna cast healing on him?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Here comes
big money, no whammy, no whammy. 10 hit points back. All right, cool.
Yes, 10 hit points.
All right. And
no help.
Just for the record, that was a 1 and a 2 on my D8s.
Oh, Lord. That's rough.
Thank you, Disciple of Life.
Yeah, seriously. All right. Well, Fellian and Keegan both have ready actions that go off. No. I want to see the sheet. Come on. Fellian's going to go first. And unfortunately, that is not going to work. Keegan is going to shoot, and he actually has advantage. But he's hitting a difficult AC on that. So, no, he'll aim for the captain. How about he aims for the captain? I think that'll work. Because he's got a clean shot on that dude. All right, well, that's taking forever to load. And with the true strike, still doesn't manage to do it. Okay. So that brings us up to real time once again. Everybody's ready to actions have gone off. And now the hobgoblins are going to act again. This time, not realizing that actually, nope.
Skip. Doesn't Feld get a turn?
Wait, don't I? Yeah, don't I get to go?
Oh, yes, you do, as a matter of fact. I keep forgetting that you're actually conscious again. So.
Aha!
Wait, now. All right. Yeah, go for it.
Well, I'm assuming I will find that I am in a kind of crumpled position, so I'm going to War College forward roll and move to over here. Basically use advantage of my being low to the ground since I am in chain.
Okay.
I don't know if I get flanking since my compatriot is
nope
is less than swinging.
Now, that's going to be 3 attacks of opportunity.
Didn't the captain just isn't he already engaged?
No, well, because Lorenzo's down right now.
If I crawl, does that still count since I'm low profile? Is that still attack of opportunity?
It's much more about the other guys whose attack range that you're leaving.
Right.
So, if you go here, if you go dead center in the room, it's only 2 attacks.
Or if I go to like this, you're saying? You're saying if I go this, it's 2 attacks.
If you go if you stay, hold on a second.
Wait, I have a question though, because
Yes.
if he was down, was he no longer engaged with those guys?
Technically.
So is it still an attack of opportunity because he's not technically disengaging?
Well, now that he's conscious again, and he's not doing anything to play possum or anything like that, and he actually starts moving around, they're going to re-engage immediately.
Okay.
So, yeah.
And I go, does it make any difference to go this way?
You'll take 2 attacks at that point. But I'm going to give them disadvantage. Okay?
I will do that.
All right. Yeah, no, and... All right. Yeah, they actually all drum off your armor. The 2 attacks drum off of your armor as you start, like, barreling forward and get yourself into a corner.
I am going to use my my extra action before I attack to use a channel divinity and my vow of enmity on the captain.
Okay.
Which is so for the next minute, it has to be within 10 feet. So for the next minute, I get advantage on attack rolls against him.
Okay. By the way, you should remember to thank Tara, because that Bane is what literally saved your ass.
Thank you, Tara.
Did not get a chance to point that out, but that Bane literally was just clutch and just saved you. So you're welcome.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
I'm sorry I didn't do it earlier. I think a lot of people would be a lot more alive.
It's pretty clutch right now, though, so it's okay. Now, is that just it's just for the next roll, right?
It is for the next minute.
Oh shit. Okay. Well,
for the next
Yeah. Considering how badly I rolled on that, do I have to roll the die, or is it just one roll and then take that penalty for the?
There is no save against it. It is for the next minute. I've pointed him out, basically saying.
Oh no! I meant Bane. I meant Bane, not.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking not to me. Sorry.
Bane is for the minute.
But do I have to re-roll the D4 every time?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Good to know. Cool. All right. So, yes, you do that. And go for it.
Oh, are you kidding me? You're embarrassing me in front of my friends.
Oh, no.
Come on, dice.
Okay. Yeah, so he manages to easily parry the attack as you are still very woozy from being unconscious until seconds ago. It's like you got your bell rung, but you were brought back up so fast you didn't entirely lose consciousness, but it is very disorienting right now. So, that's what's up with that. Now then. Now we're back to the bad guys. One of them, the one next to you, is going to once again flip that switch, that lever. That's the word I was looking for. He's going to flip that lever. So suddenly the door stops, and then he's going to take his hand and slam it on the button to close the door. The door is going to close. And I'm going to rule that he doesn't really have a movement at that point because of everything that he's doing. He's basically doing the elevator controls. So he will not be attacking Feldrigan. The next guy, who's still alive, is going to go 1, 2, 3. He's going to come around here. And oh, he's going to miss terribly. He got a dirty 1 on that with his penalty from the Bane.
He cuts his own captain's head off.
Yeah, right. It'd be amazing if if it was a botch, I'd consider that, but it's a dirty one, not a clean one. So
no mace window. No mace window here. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. All right. But with that, the other guy is going to come up. He's actually going to stand on poor Lorenzo's unconscious form to take a shot at you. And yeah, also embarrass himself. So it's Keystone Cops
All
up
right,
in this
19.
thing all of a
Okay.
sudden. Yeah. Yeah, no.
Got my shield up.
He got a 4.
I
You know?
unbalanced them.
Yeah, you unbalanced him, Nate. Congratulations for that.
It is difficult terrain that he is swinging from.
That is correct. So everybody else, you hear from the darkness behind you the roar of an angry dragon. And Brick has entered the scene. He is very effective.
Throw me on this map so I can see.
Yeah,
Yeah, my fellows are doing.
not well. I'm gonna say that you're back here, and all you did is have to is follow the sounds of chaos.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Let's zoom in here.
And we've got some elevator action for you.
All right.
Roll me in an ish, bud.
Absolutely. Oh, the new computer doesn't have the plugin. Ah.
That'll do that.
That's just a D20, no modifier. That's fine. Boop, 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 boop.
What'd you get?
I'm
One?
just strolling on in.
Like no sense of urgency whatsoever. Okay. Okay, so you got a solid 8. That's not bad.
So I'm only seeing bits and pieces of lighting here. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, you're kind of in the you're in the back at the moment.
Can I see the elevator from here?
No, the elevator is in the next room, but you can see Fellian and Birch, and they're all yelling, and there's chaos coming from the sound of from this doorway over here.
All right.
Okay.
Well, let's see. What am I? I'm doing 30 feet. 1,
Mm-hmm.
2, 3, 4, 5. Plonk.
Cool. Hey guys, what's going on?
Are you killing people without me? Not cool, guys. I said wait. All right, so that's normal movement. Let's keep. All right, I still can't see anything from here. Where is the elevator?
You're gonna
Is it
have
to
to
the north
step
of
into
us?
the next room to see.
All right, well then let's do a run. We'll do 1, 2, ploink. 2. All right.
Yep, and that door is now closed.
All right. Is it fully up on our level though? Because it was going back down. Is it like halfway there or something?
I mean, well, like I said, the door to the elevator got closed again. One of the guys closed it. Even with the key.
Right. Oh, but okay, but it's not. The doors are inside another door. Like it's not like I'm seeing the actual elevator go down and there's like. Here's my question: Can I charge the door and try to break it open?
You can try to break it open, but it's basically completely closed at this point. So you would have to try to break through it.
Yeah, that was my plan.
Yeah.
Is this a sturdy? Is this a bad idea?
This is one of the giant gnomish.
No, you guys
you've been there.
Take a beating. I'm a hang out here.
Yeah. What's up, Wookie?
Greg, how does that work with my key just still being in there? Because I didn't put it in
Your
there.
key is in the door, and it was starting to open, and then the guy on the inside hit the door close button again, so it just stopped in reverse course.
So his lever on the inside closes the door and starts the elevator.
There's two separate things. There's the lever, and then there's the door close.
And her mage hand key is the one that opens the door?
There is a mage hand at the door with a key. That the key went in, the door started to go, the key has to come out because otherwise it gets retracted into the wall.
Can I
like
make
a key
a
card,
perception
really.
check to see if I would know that I need to if I can grab the key and put it back in and then turn it?
I
I mean, I'm just running to a room, so I don't really know what's going on here.
You did just double move. So
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So I will.
I'm
I
gonna
will
say
camp out at this door and start roaring loudly.
Yeah.
What do
All
I
right.
do? Turn the key. Oh.
and now you can hear that the elevator's starting to go back down.
Well, that's not great.
No. Tara.
I'm gonna hold another ready to action.
All right, we're gonna just keep playing this game.
Is she close enough to turn the key if she wanted to?
Yes.
Oh, that's a good question. Okay, well, I'll turn the key then if I'm right there.
Okay. So the door starts to open again, and on your action, it's starting to pull back. It's not open
Can I
completely
go-
yet. This is not a sudden this takes a couple of seconds for it to actually open completely. But you
Okay,
can
so
open
I
the door.
can't go through it yet. Having turned the key, I can't go through it.
I will say that you can turn the key because the turn is 6 seconds.
Yeah.
And you can use your action to turn the key, and then you can move into the elevator. Yes, but that'll be your turn. No additional
Yep,
attack.
that's fine.
Okay, cool.
I'm just gonna.
Now, as you go in, the elevator's going down currently, so I need an athletics check before you fall prone, or acrobatics.
Whammy.
Moving kind of slow though, right? Did we say, or how fast does this thing go?
Well,
not
it's
moving
still like 5 feet down right now.
Oh,
Yeah, so there is a drop. Like if she's stepping in thinking it's going to be there, she is sorely mistaken. And I've walked off a platform that high in the dark, and that's not fun. So, yes, you do you do start going in. You realize like, oh shit, there's no floor, and you manage to turn it into a tumble and jump up with a flourish at the end without taking any damage. So yes, you rock that.
In the room.
Lorenzo, I need a death save from you, buddy.
Yep. And I make it.
Okay, yep. That's good stuff. Birch.
Is the door?
The door is
Sorry.
basically open. It's in the process of opening as you see Tara already dive through it.
Can I see my downed friend? What?
Give me a perception check.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Nope.
Nope, you cannot.
I'm going to.
And let me tell you, you just watched Tara like dive into darkness with like no perspective of anything could be in there. You just saw her dive into a dark shaft with a yelp.
Faith.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm going to do the same.
Oh shit. Okay. Go for it.
5, 10, 15. And as I'm in the air,
Mm-hmm.
no, I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to pray that I land safely.
All right, give me an athletics check, or athletics or acrobatics, whichever you have a bonus in.
Oh, well, that's very nice. Neither is spectacular. Oh no! Screw
no.
you!
Yeah.
Screw you!
So you follow Tara, and in having to bull rush your way past Brick, you don't realize the fact that the elevator floor is not there.
Uh-huh.
So you land basically flat on your face, prone.
Okay.
Okay. It's not enough to take damage to anything other than your pride.
Okay.
But you are flat on your
I
face,
jump
prone.
in and
Yeah.
make a perfect somersault with like flair.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Look, it looked to all the people above. It looked cool. To
Yeah.
the people in the elevator,
But then they hear the splat, and it's like, oh no, oh no,
Or they-
oh buddy.
they just hear the quiet.
Yeah.
That sound.
Basically.
But they all turn to see what has just gotten in there behind them.
Yes.
Now-
All complete.
Do you think that my jumping and falling that counts as my action as well?
I'll say that you actually have an take an action. I'll let you have one.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Now I already couldn't see my downed friend, but now I'm lying at his feet. I assume.
Yeah, you're literally lying at his feet.
Yeah. Maybe now I just cast a little healing word.
Okay.
as I've burned through almost all my spells, but it seems to be worth it at the moment. In fact, let me make sure. Yeah, I still have a first level Healing Word here. So let's do that. 7.
All right. You guys... Paul, the captain, turns to you with his greatsword and gives a great roar and brings the sword down upon you with great fury and vengeance.
And I have it skip off my shield.
And uses his martial advantage to deal 20 points of damage. Yeah.
So I'm back down again.
Yeah, that's like his one big shot.
I was at 18. Now I'm down at 0 again.
Yeah.
It's all right. I've got something coming for him too.
Yeah. I believe it. Fellian is gonna just go, screw it, hold my beer. And crap. But he quite dexterously he manages to purposefully dive in with some actual grace. He pops up. And fires off a single shot with a grace that can only be described as elven. And or at least partially elven. And let's see if he gets big money, no whammy. Big money, no whammy. He hits the captain. He hits the captain in the thigh. And the captain takes, grunts with pain at this hit. How dare anyone hit him? And he pops up and he goes, I could do this all day. And in the meantime, Keegan's going to step up and take a shot at one of the guys in there and miss completely. So, the NPCs are trying to carry their weight here, y'all, I promise.
He trips and shoots the guy in the eye.
Yeah, again.
Now when he actually has his footing, he's just straight hot garbage.
Pretty much, yeah. Graysoul, it is your turn.
Okay, now I can see, because I can see in the dark, so I'm seeing them jump in. I know there's a drop here.
Yes.
So hold my mead, I'm coming in. And, oh man, look at all those guys around Feltrican. All right, so can I jump down? Do I have to jump straight, or can I get off center here and land on this side?
Land on which side? I'll say you could do that. Yeah.
All right.
I'll say you could do that. And right now, everybody's so engrossed in combat that even the one that could hypothetically get a shot on you, I'm not gonna, because you're also coming in from above. So.
Right.
Yep.
Okay.
They're all looking to ring the bell, the golden bell that is Feltrican right now.
Oh, you're already pretty rung, bud. that bell done been rung. And I'll tell you right now, the chat is cheering for you, but they're saying that you're going for the paladin hat trick, getting knocked out 3 times in one fight. So.
I mean, what else can we do but try to get that to happen?
Yeah, right. Just. One more round. I didn't hear no bell.
Yeah, exactly.
Can't hear the bell because you're unconscious.
If you've seen any Rocky movie, you know it's just about getting them tired.
Yep.
All right.
Because there's no better way to do that than destroying your own face.
Yep.
Hey, it's worked for me.
Yep.
Okay, so here comes my last 2nd level spell slot. For 13 points of health on our golden dragonborn paladin.
Yep. So you are literally out on your feet, and suddenly you snap back awake, like, ah! Now let me ask you: is that effect on the advantage on him on the captain? Is that with concentration or is that?
I do not believe it is.
Okay, then I'm going to rule that it's still in effect because you were not down long enough to really break anything.
Yep.
So.
No, neither of the channel divinities is listed as concentration.
Fantastic. Okay, so I'm going to rule that it's still in effect. So you still have advantage to hit this guy. Graysoul, well done on that round. Wookie.
Can't see in the dark. So, and there's nobody down there has a light source, right?
At the moment, no. I think everybody that's in there, pretty much except for Lorenzo, can see in the dark.
I'm gonna move up to the door and see if, like, by any sliver of light, if I can see anybody.
Okay, give me a perception check with disadvantage.
Nope.
5. Yeah, no, you hear a lot of chaos. And you think that maybe off to the left that there are viable targets, but you also have friends in very fragile condition over there.
Yeah. I can't do anything. So, I guess I'm just gonna light a torch.
Okay.
And that will be my action.
Okay.
You're holding a candlelight vigil.
Yeah. As you light the torch, you can see that the elevator now is almost 10 feet down. That's what it travels in around. What's
I
up?
light the torch. Can I jump down?
Sure.
All right, I'll jump down.
I need an acrobatics check to make sure that you don't hurt yourself.
Yeah, sure. 10.
Done. Good enough.
Great. I guess I'll go.
All right.
Great.
And Feld, would you like to retort?
I would like to retort. I've got a
I swear to God, we're gonna do up we're gonna do up a graphic for you. That's the Randy Marsh, you know. Yeah.
My goodness. That does not. I don't think 16 isn't good enough to hit on the captain, is it?
No, it's a resounding blow off of his armor, but it does not actually do damage. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm coming, buddy. I'm coming.
Come on, buddy.
Come on in. The water's fine. And now it's the bad guys again.
It is not. I have an 8.
Oh, that's right. You do have an 8.
My initiative. Okay, so there is now light in this elevator, right?
Yes.
All right, fantastic. So we're gonna burn through a bunch of Brick's new abilities, kids. So I'm going to attempt to leap down into that open spot, screaming bloody murder and doing an intimidation check, which I will bolster with one of my my maneuvers, commanding presence, which will let me add a 1d8 to my roll.
Okay.
Scare the crap out of them before the giant dragonborn jumps down on them.
Yeah. So let me just set the scene here. Everybody's in the elevator. It's looking like Captain America the Winter Soldier, just with bodies flying everywhere. And then from out of nowhere, you hear this rage. And it's looking pretty bad for you guys, I might add, in spite of your positioning. Like, all of your wounded friends are, like, currently getting curb stomped pretty hard. And out of nowhere, from above, you hear this vengeful, raging roar as you've never seen a black dragonborn fly until now. Yes.
And watch me roll natural 1. Face plant. Let's see. And I assume acrobatics roll?
You could do athletics. You're not graceful.
Athletics? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So let me get the fun part out. Let me do intimidation first.
Okay.
And see how that goes. So that, and then we're going to add a 1d8. Boop, 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 boop. All right, so 19 on the intimidation.
Okay.
Yeah, they are all like, what the hell? Like, more?
All right, and then
yes, this
athletics.
intimidation effect was very effective.
Excellent. All right, so athletics.
You do not break your ass.
Okay. So I'm going to ideally land right there, and then we're gonna pick some fights. Let's go ahead and so this elevator. Are there walls, or is it just open in the shaft? Is there?
It's a solid octagon, but it is it's a solid rock solid walls. But the floor is suspended by 4 chains. Okay, the elevator floor is suspended by 4 chains, but there's no additional layer of wall. Okay.
Okay. So there's there's not space to like push them off the elevator. It's just
no, there's not. It's pretty flush.
Okay, that's fine. Well, then let's start with the fan favorite acid breath, and I'm just gonna try to rake all 3 of these dudes.
Okay.
And just sort of aim it because it's a straight line, so I'm gonna overlap three of these spaces and get the commander and 2 of his guys with it.
Done. What is the DC on the save?
The DC on the save is, where are you, Breath?
32.
12 dex.
And don't forget that anybody with Bane has to take a.
Oh yeah, no.
1d4.
Let me tell you, they are already at disadvantage from the intimidation. I'm going to give them that, and then the minus 1d4. I think we're going to see some guys melt right now.
Nice.
Oh wait, I think it's that one to do that. Oh yeah. The captain fails. The captain fails bad.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah. What's the damage?
Let's find out. Boink. 9 damage.
Oh boy. Yeah. You actually catch him pretty full on with it. He is. If he survives this, he's going to have the wickedest scar.
No,
but
he's not going to survive this.
No, not going to make it through this. I don't think.
I'm gonna burn a second wind.
I
have another go at him. I'm gonna use.
Well, before you do that, let me. Okay, well, go on ahead and resolve that, and I will figure out the state of the other 2 real quick.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So with my second wind, I'm going to use another one of my brand new maneuvering abilities, and I'm gonna do a pushing attack on the captain. So when I hit with a weapon attack, I can expend a superior die to add to the damage roll, and if the target is large or smaller, it has to do a strength save, or I push it back up to 15 feet away from me. So this will be a basic attack with my Warhammer.
Dang, son.
You cave his head in.
23 to hit.
You actually smash his skull like it's a rotted pumpkin, because it was already softened up from the. Oh wait, is there any damage with that attack, or is it just?
There is in fact damage with that.
Well, he's at 1 hit point, so yeah, you literally smash his skull like a rotting pumpkin.
We'll add a 1d8 to that.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Yeah.
14.
So,
no.
Yeah.
Do I have a shield? I don't remember. At least 14, if not more.
Yeah.
And then I push his corpse against the wall.
Yeah. He is most distinctly deceased.
That's what I call a entrance.
Yeah.
Right? Nobody pushes over my gold dragon but me.
How close in size are these hobgoblins' plate armor?
They're about 1 to 1 between you guys.
I think we're about to roll into this dungeon in some plate armor, Brick.
Nice.
All right. If you could find a suit that's not completely wrecked with acid.
Well, there's that.
Yeah, there is that. There are 2 remaining goblins or hobgoblins still alive. One of them is going to greet you the hobgoblin fashion. Brick.
Come at me, bro.
Yeah. Oh, he's coming. He's coming. Give it a second.
I mean, but don't come at me. Yeah, just casually, shake my hand.
What is your AC?
18.
Yeah,
Stroll at me, bro.
That definitely does not work. And Feld, you've got mail. And oh god, that's not even close to a hit. All right.
Oh, so Greg,
I'm going to basically say that at this point, it's a bit of a beatdown, so I'm going to call it. My question is do you guys want to finish them, or do you want to take prisoners?
Finish him.
I mean, I think we should. Well, I think we
interrogation
need at least
never
one
hurt.
prisoner.
Yeah.
And I would just like to point out that Wookiee, I slotted one hobgoblin, and we've got the other hobgoblin that has not been hit by acid. So we have 2 dragonborn-sized sets of plate.
Yeah.
You are very excited about this new armor.
It does smell like hobgoblin. I will warn you that. All right.
But we're going. That might be a good thing.
That is true.
Consciousness with the
I mean, Feld just
Yeah,
farted to distract people, so I don't.
Yeah,
think he's-
you might need to change out your chainmail pants here, bud. Your chainmail breeches. All right. Well, with that, we're gonna go on ahead and take 5. With the successful end of this battle. Well fought, y'all. That was that was not an easy fight. So we will be back.
It was a bit of a squeaker.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And we are back. Wow, what a hard-fought victory, y'all. Wow, that was pretty awesome. Keegan comes. You hear Keegan at the top of the open door frame going, "Yeah, that's a little too high for me to jump down. Can somebody come get me?"
I think we kick the button to go back up.
All right, and then he hops in too, and he's like, "Oh, you can't leave without me." You've already proven you already proven if I'm not with you, you guys are in trouble.
So I think we start searching the bodies. We start stripping the plate off of the two that are non-acid washed.
Okay.
That could be a good look, though, right?
Yeah.
You know? The light hits at the right angle. It's it gives just a severe look. +1
I dig
intimidation.
Yeah, I think so. The one who's straight, I shot. I'm gonna start getting into his plate.
Mm-hmm.
Do we see any keys? Any? We searching the bodies. What do we find anything useful while we start?
They each have pouches on them. They each have pouches on them, and inside the pouches, you have you find 50 copper. Inside each of the pouches, and also 5 gold. And as you examine the gold, give me a perception check.
While they're looting their kills, I am meditating in the corner in the hopes that I get a short rest. If we don't get one, that's fine, but I'm starting one.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we better do some resting because I'm pretty much out of healing ability right now.
Well, I can also tell you right now that you guys find on each of the 3 corpses. Yeah, gold pieces. On each of the 3 corpses, Fel, do you give me a perception too? Or oh yeah, you look at the coins, and as you pour them out, you recognize that they've got gold pieces. But these gold pieces, they have a jester's face, where the sign of the city normally is. Pardon me, a harlequin's face.
Like a painted face?
Perhaps.
Would I recognize that in any way?
Yes, actually, you would. You would recognize that as I'm gonna DM you. That's how you recognize that.
You're always DMing us. You're the DM.
That's right.
Didn't our Dragonborn get beat up by Harlequin painted?
Yes. And I remind everybody about the bit of bought with gold. Here's the legend.
Yeah. What's up?
Hang on, I have to refer back to my backstory to remember what this means.
Descend into the Malachite hole where precious life is bought with gold. Half a dwarf binds them, but not for long. The slave markets.
I recognize this. This is this is counterfeit money from the last laugh.
Interestingly enough, it's real gold. It's just not Cauldron gold.
Yeah, she bites it and she's like, "Oh man, I thought it was gonna be chocolate." It's real gold, but I don't know if it's gonna work within the city. It's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of weird.
They're minting their own money. Well, we can.
Do they use it just among themselves? Then, Wookie, do you know?
You want me to roll to see if I know?
Yeah, I'll let you roll to see if you know.
And Greg, sorry, go ahead.
What's that? History? What do you want?
Give me just intelligence.
Nothing 4.
Yeah, you're
I don't
like,
know.
Yeah.
I don't really I'm not in them. I just kind of know about them, but I don't know how their economics work, you know?
I'm just wondering if between the riddle and what you said, and the fact that this is their insignia, if this is what they're using at their slave market.
What's the riddle?
The riddle is, it's a prophecy. The locks are the key to finding them. Look beyond the curtain below the cauldron. Beware the doors with teeth. Descend into the Malachite hold where precious life is bought with gold. Half a dwarf binds them, but not for long.
Half a dwarf?
That's what it said.
It was a prophecy from one of the artifacts of the Church of Helm. And as we know, we are going to the slave markets down in the Malachite hold. I do believe that fills at least part of the prophecy, but gold might also be part of what we find down there. Might be best to keep these handy just in case.
I might know somebody who knows something about this, but he's back at the orphanage.
Greg, in city to city, how much do people tend to care about the mark on a coin so long as it's either copper, silver, or gold?
City to city, there tends to be an exchange. Or kingdom to kingdom, at least. Not necessarily city to city, but kingdom to kingdom. Around here, you're not sure how this would be treated yet. Yeah.
Half a dwarf.
Yeah.
Even I'm not half a dwarf, and I'm pretty short.
So, your Feld, you've managed to don yourself some Hobgoblin plate. You can update your stats accordingly. Brick, if you'd like to have done the same, you're welcome to do the same. The other thing is that in addition to finding those 5 gold and the 50 copper, actually I'm going to say it's 5 gold, 5 silver, so you don't have to worry about carrying around 50 copper because that's just obnoxious. These guys wouldn't be carrying around that big a gap in terms of currency. So 5 gold, 5 silver each. And in each of the downed guys, you do find healing potions. 1 healing potion apiece.
Cool.
All right, and you imagine that the other two might be the 2 remaining living ones might be similarly stocked, but you have not stripped them or searched them yet.
Well, let's rifle through their stuff.
Okay.
Are you tying them up first, or what?
I mean, I'm assuming that you guys have tied them up since you overcame them in combat, and they've, they're very not happy being a martial culture. The idea of being captured is like the greatest dishonor possible, but you chose not to kill them and disarm them and then bound them, and they're still struggling a little bit, but a few kicks to the ribs and they've calmed down for the moment. But they spit and hem and haw and threaten to plot to plot your deaths and speak in all kinds of Klingonish bravado. But yes, as you take the pouches off of their belts, you do find that they are similarly equipped with the healing potion each and and 5 gold, 5 silver. And these guys have a mix of Jester stamped gold and normal Cauldronite gold.
So how many healing potions is that total? 5?
That's 5 healing potions.
I don't have any sort of healing on me. Can I take one?
Talk amongst yourselves.
You guys
heal quickly comparatively. You're probably fine with that one.
I feel like most of us have at least one available.
I don't have mine anymore. I used it with the one that was the creature that was vanishing that we beat up before we talked to him.
I've used mine as well.
I've used mine too.
So that's
I think
3.
I still have one.
I still
I
have
still
mine.
have mine.
All right,
Okay.
so Graysoul doesn't need one. Does anybody else have one?
I have one.
Well, that works out fine then. That's 5 of us that don't have healing potions on us.
Yeah.
Bam.
Yes,
Done
I
and
got
done.
Okay. So, and these are not greater healing. These are just the 2d4 plus 2.
Sure.
Womp, 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 womp.
Yeah,
I think
sorry about
maybe
that.
I guess the question is whether for those of us who are down HPs, whether we want to go ahead and use those in the interim.
That's actually a really good point.
Well, since
I feel like they would be better used upon death. Why don't you rest now in this elevator?
We take an hour-long rest in here.
I think so.
I will let you guys take
I
an
think so.
hour-long rest
Yep.
in here.
Nice.
And now how? Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, roll hit dice if you need it. See if you get spells back. I get like 1, but I'll take it.
Yeah, no, I get stuff back that I can definitely use.
Oh yeah. How many spell slots do you get after a 1 hour rest?
It's half of your life, so you basically get a level 1 back right now.
If you hit short rest in D&D Beyond, you can choose how many hit dice you want to use, and then you just roll that amount of hit. It tells you how to do the math for it.
I see that. Yeah.
Hey, Wookie.
Yeah.
While we're resting here, I have a very important question for you.
Yeah.
How old do you think I am? You called me an old man earlier, Wookie.
Do you remember in Out of Game? Do you remember in the movie Hook when the Lost Boys look at Peter, played by Robin Williams, and they look at his face?
Yes.
If that happens, I kind of touch your wrinkles and stuff. I'm like, what race are you? You're human.
I'm human. Look, we don't know each other very well. These wrinkles are because I sleep outside. I'm a druid, all right? I don't use lotions or whatever you people do. I'm 21, Wookie. 21.
I'm twice as old as you. Old is relative.
Okay.
You're not that old. I was just,
Mm-hmm. Heat of the moment.
Old people are just really easy to anger. So, not that you're old. I'm just saying older, more mature. Fine, more mature people. Is that what I should have said?
Big in a hole.
That's a lot to say in the heat of a moment during a fight. I was just
I
curious.
agree.
Maybe I need to work on this if I'm giving off an old man vibe. I just assumed I'm the youngest one here.
Buy some moisturizer.
All right.
Tara Pierce, part of a multi-level marketing company.
Oh, dear God,
She'll
no.
tell you something if you want.
That's right.
We're
That's
not
right. I've gotta
getting
buy from this
acquisitioning
person.
rules in on this, guys. All right, we're just not doing that.
Let me tell you about the Avalon skincare company.
You can sign up to be a consultant.
It's not a pyramid. It's just a vertical
Smell good.
profit structure.
More like a cone.
Okay, so what do you guys do with your prisoners?
Take
Let's put some lotion on their
got
face.
the one,
Yeah, they
right?
like that.
No, you still have 2. You didn't tell me which one you were offing yet, so
So up to
Okay,
yeah,
well-
we're gonna see who wants to
let's-
talk.
Well, let's ask the question first, and the first one who doesn't answer gets killed as an example for the other one.
okay.
So, Brickle turned to the 2 of them and say, "I only need one of you."
Can the druid make a hole in this plank and see how deep this hole goes?
A hole in the what?
Just always
The-
shape the wood. There was a hole and push the people down. I'll see how
Oh.
long it takes for you to hit the bottom.
What he said. Where are the
I-
kids? How do we find them? What sort of guards do they have set up down there?
Will tell you nothing. Death before dishonor.
I kick him.
I'll crush his skull with my warhammer.
Okay. Wookie, roll your damage first, because I want to see actually what finishes him off.
I
This
can't
is an
call.
unarmed strike.
Yeah.
My unarmed strike would literally do no damage.
Okay. Well, let me tell you, you kick him in the ribs, and just as the warhammer comes down, like exploding the guy's head, you can't tell which might have killed him. So you're gonna insist on taking credit for this.
I'm pretty sure that was me.
Yeah.
This is a good.
That's not useful.
Yeah.
So I pull my blood and ichor covered warhammer out of his head, and I turn to the other guy and I said, "He got to die quickly." So you can tell us what you know, or I can spend a lot more time killing you. Or you can just tell us where the kids are. And maybe Feld here, this gold dragon that you were beating on earlier, might convince me to let you live.
Give me an intimidation check with advantage.
I'm going to stand right behind him, just playing with a dagger.
Wookie,
Is it
I'd
with
like you not
advantage?
to judge us by their actions.
Oh,
You know,
advantage?
we all
So I rolled
really
twice,
just
right?
met a couple
Yeah.
days ago.
All right, come on, big money, no whammy.
So
Better.
Yeah.
I've seen crazier.
Yeah,
You guys are actually pretty nice.
He is sufficiently shaken.
Where are the kids? How many guards are there? How do we get there?
They're below. You'll never make it through alive. Kazmojen will kill you.
Then there's no problem telling us what we're gonna face if you're so sure we're gonna die anyways. What are the numbers like? How many people are you holding down there? How many warriors do you have down there? We're dead. You said it. We're dead anyways. What does it matter?
Those kids are already gone.
Like physically already gone, or?
Give me an insight check.
Oh man, I'm gonna murder this piece of crap.
I got a better idea for that.
I did pretty bad.
Yeah, you believe it, Wookie.
I kick him.
Fel, do you know he's full of shit?
I can't guarantee how civil my friends will treat you if you continue to be resistant. I don't know what your beliefs are in terms of whether it matters to you whether you go to your god in one piece or in many. But I can try to speak with them to grant your wishes if you assist us.
Feld, I got an idea here. Greg, I want to do a quick survey of our party members. Is anyone wearing any kind of like makeup to enhance their appearance at all? Perhaps our bard? Any sort of self-beautifying equipment?
Oh no, what are you doing?
I don't know. It's so straight though.
Oh boy. Okay.
Hold on one second.
Get stuff. I can help you with that.
You have a Lorenzo.
I
you
have a disguise kit.
Yes.
Okay.
May I borrow that for a second, Tara?
Certainly. I don't know what you have in mind.
I'm going to kneel down in front of this hobgoblin.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to start cleaning his face off. I'm going to say, you, sir, you're a blood and glory, death before dishonor, like your headless friend over here, right? That's warrior way, yeah?
Mm.
Is that where we're at? Okay. Because I'm going to get you nice and clean, and I'm going to pretty you up with this makeup. And we're going to parade you in front of all your other warrior friends. And then we can kill you in front of them, and the last thing they'll see of you is how beautiful you look with a nice blush and some red lipstick. And you know what? I'm even going to give you cat eyes. How does that sound for your final moments in this world?
Wow. Okay. That okay.
Even Brick is appalled by this. He's like, well, dude, I was just going to kill him.
The Oath of Vengeance Paladin is 100% on board. Whatever it takes to save these kids.
Somebody give Graceful inspiration because, oh, wow.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna give him like a very disturbed inspiration for that. I don't know how I feel about that. That's you know.
Is disturbed inspiration the ability to spend it to give someone else a disadvantage?
I think you can play on the hyper masculinity of these these half-orcs, or of the hobgoblins in this militant society, and how any sort of deviation or weakness is treated as, you know, aberration.
It's gonna be my pretty little hobgoblin.
Oh boy. Okay.
I mean, the fact that he's alive at all, is a dishonor in a way.
The fact that he's captured is already a dishonor.
Just to point out also that we're possibly doing a sort of Chewbacca, can do a kind of a Chewbacca thing with having their armor of being able to sneak in. Well, unless they figure, I mean, I don't have a tail, but depending on how obscured, whether looking at me closely would reveal or not that
they don't have helmets.
That ain't no hobgoblin. Oh, there's no helmet. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
never mind then.
Everything's fine up here. How are you?
Yeah. Yep. Boring conversation anyway. Okay. So trying to see how much he would know and how much he'd be willing to reveal. I am going to say that he, you know, really like is trying to resist you washing his face. He's trying to pull back. And
Felt
he says,
a little assistance here with my pretty little subject.
I come over and I start helping him.
He's a squirmy one.
oh boy.
Now you don't want this mascara to run. Come on now.
Just tell my friends what they want to know.
Your warrior.
Our
buddies
numbers are
love
legion.
this.
You will bleed rivers before us.
But
You're gonna cry me a river if you don't stop that BS.
Uh,
Give me something we can work with here.
Feld, he's going to make an opposed strength check to try and free his head from you. So I need a strength check with advantage.
With advantage?
Yeah, sure. You got a good position on him.
So that would be highest would be 16.
Okay.
You know, they had those princess costumes in that other room over there too.
Ooh,
Yeah, my next step is like if there are any tapestries or something, we can make this guy a nice little dress. To go
Does he
with his
still have
makeup.
Bane on him? He could have a.
No, this was the ones with Bane both got melted.
Mm.
He's still squirming and he's still stuck. There's an auction in an hour.
We do not have
More. Give me more here. Okay, auction an hour. What else?
The children are first for sale.
how many people are attending this auction?
I don't know.
Not even a rough estimate?
We were supposed to come up and get more for the
Is
auction.
that what the for? And I pull out the coin.
No, that's mine. That's our salary.
So you get paid by the last laugh.
The what?
The last laugh. I said the last laugh.
What is that?
What do you work for? Just like shaking
I
him.
serve Kazmojen.
Kazmojen.
What is Kazmojen?
Sounds like someone that like a nice green blush. I'll start
Your death.
cheeks with that.
Is he going to be at the auction, this Kazmo guy?
Yes.
Good.
Who else is going to be at the auction?
I don't know.
Is Kazmojen a hobgoblin such as yourself?
No.
What is Kazmojen?
Something from the pits of hell itself.
Like a demon or a devil or.
Ex-girlfriend. What are we talking?
Your doom.
I didn't know hobgoblins were so such abstract thinkers. Really fascinating.
I am just envisioning the deaths of each one of you right
I'm gonna
now.
hold up a pocket mirror so
Envisioning
you
that
can see
so
my
hard.
progress. Look how
That's
looking
hideous.
so far.
You will have your head removed from your shoulders as demons excremate down your neck hole. And
Thank you.
they'll chop off your fingers and toes and incrementally carve you up into little bits and feed you to the demonlings.
Where'd you
And
learn a word like incrementally? Do you have like one of those
I was going to ask him about neck hole.
word a day calendars?
Neck hole. Incrementally and neck hole? That's two ends of a spectrum here, buddy.
It's a hobgoblin, dude. What do
All
you
right,
expect?
I'm gonna start in on the manicure, but keep talking.
This is amazing.
I'm so glad my disguise kit is coming to such good use.
All right, well, let's focus on the guards. How many more of you are down there for this auction? And don't say you don't know that. I mean, we killed, what, 4 of you here already? So whatever that number is less for, 5 soon?
It depends if the patrols are back yet or not.
I'd say they are.
Then
like a
there
good
are
friend.
at least 30 warriors waiting for you down there.
I do insight and see if I believe him.
Go for it.
Can I check that?
Yeah,
Rather,
you can insight that.
Nice.
You get the feeling he might be overestimating.
Okay.
How many prisoners are there?
We have at least 8. I assume that you killed the dark creepers and the skulks. We were supposed to get another shipment.
Oh yeah, we killed them. We killed a lot of people, actually.
Make a deception check on that. Actually, you're legit enough that yeah. Well, he looks at you. He looks you in the eye, and he's like,
My cold, dead eyes. Cold,
Yeah.
dead eyes. Cold
Who
blood.
she's rolling with? I mean,
yeah.
she has to be.
He thinks he wants to think that that you guys are lying, but he's like, all right, yeah. He knows that it's screwed up there. Okay.
I'm gonna reach over to Feld. Give me a little bit of the honey cake stuff. Give me some of that honey. We need to complete the assemblage
smell
here with
nice.
some perfume. You know, we want you to smell nice. You like that? I put the fingers to his nose. A little honey smell on there for your friends.
Make a dex save.
Oh,
He's
man.
gonna bite your fingers off.
Okay, here we go. Dex save.
You took it too far, man. You took it too far.
17 dex save.
Boop right on the nose.
Yeah, I'm gonna like a bad dog. Just
Well, what else?
man.
What else do you want to know?
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no.
Uh-oh, buddy. Uh-oh.
Women like scars and missing fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he is gonna like bite down on your fingers.
Yeah.
I need you to make a dex save with disadvantage DC 10 to save a finger. Or to save your fingers.
All right.
Or actually strength, because he's latched on at this point.
I'm right there. Can I try a jaw shot?
Oh shit. Okay, well with the
Actually-
disadvantage, he literally
wait,
is a 0.
Wait, didn't I have? Yeah, well, didn't I have his head stabilized?
Yeah, but he
Oh, okay,
manages
but he's
to.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, if it's right there, dude, it's like.
Yeah, right,
you know,
right,
so,
right.
Yeah,
Man rolled the 20, guys.
yeah. All right. So, yeah, give me. I need a strength check from Paul real quick.
How did you lose your fingers? Oh, I was printing up a hobgoblin.
Yeah.
Fingers off.
Yeah. He actually does manage to bite off your index finger.
All right. All right.
Yeah.
That stings. That
Yeah.
stings.
Oh no!
Yep.
Don't let him swallow it. Don't let him swallow it. I'm gonna grab him by the throat. No, seriously, I'm grabbing him by the. As soon as I see the finger's gone, I'm grabbing him by the. Spit it out. Spit it out.
Drop it. Drop it.
Give me a strength check, Brick.
Strength check, you little jerk face. Bonk. No! No!
You grab him with such force that you actually you grab him and grab his throat with such force you crush his windpipe.
You saw
see-
that I rolled a natural 1 with a +3?
That's what I'm saying, is that you
You
killed him.
failed successly.
You saved the finger, but you literally killed the man.
I turn back to the group. I'm like, well, I saved the finger, guys, and we already got the information.
Is he dead? Are we able to heal him back to life?
I don't think he's worth a heal spell. We got. Let me dig up the. Hold on. Oh God. Here. Take your finger.
Yeah. Give me that.
Oh my god.
That is
Okay.
so-
He goes and hits the switch for the elevator.
Up or down?
Down.
All right.
She's like, I'm done with it. Let's
I'm
go.
gonna reattach the finger. It's fine. He can go.
Yeah,
that.
just put it on ice. You guys can handle it later.
I can. Will it cure wounds take care of that? And how
No.
much damage did I take when you bit me?
You took a solid 4 damage with that, because that severing even a small limb is enough to put you into some shock.
Look, I suspect a greater restoration, but nobody has that yet.
A lesser restoration would do the trick.
Well, we didn't acquire our new spells yet, right?
Not yet.
How do
Ooh,
Greg?
but I'll be able to do that when I do get my new spell.
Greg, healing potions have to be ingested to work. It's not something like you can pour on a wound or something.
Yeah, it has to be ingested.
All right, crap.
And here's the other thing. A healing potion is not going to reattach to severed limb.
No. I know. Yeah. Well. Yeah.
I'm just throwing that out there.
Get the wound sealed or something.
So I'm just.
I will say that a
meditate on the
lesser
other side of the room.
restoration. I will say that a side effect of a lesser restoration. I realize it's not rules as written, but a lesser restoration I will say is allowed to reattach a finger or toe. Typically, it's just to remove or yeah.
But we don't even have a lesser restoration, right?
Because we didn't acquire our new spells, because we haven't done a full rest since we leveled
Yeah,
up.
you guys haven't done a long rest since you leveled up, so
And we need to hold on to the separated digit
yes, you do.
for the.
Yeah.
I thought that was just sort of a general question. Does he? Really?
Why, are you hungry? What question is that?
Well, it's just a case of tracking it. I'm wondering how this particular thing works, so whether it sprouts right out or whether it reattaches.
That's a good.
Did you really
Well,
hit the button?
I will
Are
say
we
that with a
going
lesser
down?
restoration,
Yeah,
you need the original. It doesn't just a greater restoration could restore it from
scratch.
nothing.
Well, somebody bandage up his hand in the meantime. Put the finger in a bag. We're heading down. We don't unfortunately have time to go back and get him.
And I'm gonna say that it's not a one action. You have to be able to cast it as a ritual. Okay.
We definitely don't have time for this. If this auction is happening now.
Have we short rested?
Yeah.
Not yet.
Oh,
And
not yet.
I will.
Whoops.
Oh well, you know what? No. Yeah, no, you haven't.
Okay.
We
I thought-
tied them up. We interrogated them.
We talked about taking a short rest, but had.
I mean, I've been short resting.
I've been trying to.
I've
There's
done-
something weird
Do-
going
do
on
we
over there with
wanna-
the finger.
Okay. How about this? I'm gonna rule that we're gonna go because I know what's coming. I'm gonna rule that we're gonna take the critical role house rule for short rest, and that short rest is 10 minutes.
We take 5 of them. I get all my spells back.
No,
So we're
because
in
like
trouble.
I said, the auction is going to start soon. You guys,
And how many spell slots do you get back with a short rest?
Half of your level. You basically get a level 1.
yeah,
Half of your
you get one.
Oh,
one level 1 spell.
Yeah.
Okay.
Better than nothing.
That gives me 2 level 1 slots available.
I was gonna say I've got 2. What do I got? I might have 3 now
Nice.
because we did 2 rests.
Who's got a high medicine roll that can bandage up his hand properly?
Yeah, who's got a medicine check?
Me.
No,
I'm a +3.
All right,
it's a
I'm
shame
plus
Fielder
that
through a severed hand.
I will assist someone in
Yeah.
bandaging me.
I will just say it's a shame that none of you guys probably saw Rule of Seconds when it was playing down at LATC, because there's a whole bit about a guy getting his finger cut off that happens in like the first one of the early scenes, and then it comes back to in the final scene in like the most hilarious way possible. It's a great play. It's John Polono. He also has written a whole bunch of other stuff. He wrote a show called Small Engine Repair, which has been getting pretty big. And but Rule of Seconds was an outstanding show, and I hope somebody does it at some point. Anyway,
That's awesome. Do you want a medicine check? I can do it for you if you help me.
Yeah, I rolled a 17 to assist.
Okay. Well, we should just take your 17, but 15 medicine.
yeah,
My
I will say
wisdom
that
is
they
10.
bandaged it up, and they managed to bandage the digit up.
Okay.
Way for safekeeping.
And real quick, that might only certain classes get the spell slots back during a short rest. Not
Yeah.
everybody does.
Druids get it at 2nd level starts.
Yeah.
All half elves get like a bunch of stuff when they. Oh no, that's a different thing. Never mind.
So if you do, will it specifically say that on your short rest tab?
It should say that, yeah. When you click short rest, it'll tell you if you get slots back. But
Yeah,
I know
for
that
druids,
Alright.
it's called natural recovery. I don't know what
Yes.
it's called for.
Gotcha. Okay, then I just have 1 spell slot left.
We're going in there
of
with.
the level 1 variety.
Yup.
We all have 1 healing potion and 1 spell slot. So we're gonna be. This is gonna be the longest
one
cantrip fight
First
ever.
level slot
Greg,
and
I have a
2
question.
second level.
yes.
If we find my friends down there, is it safe to assume they are also rogues?
Your friends that you are, which are your friends that you're referring to? There's Maple.
Yeah, but
She is a-
I mean,
She is a rogue.
okay, so at least she's a rogue. Okay. I mean, so I tell the group, I mean, if we can get the cages open, we won't be on our own, assuming they're like conscious.
An army of children.
I'll take
Have
it.
you ever tried to babysit?
It's not, and it's not just children.
But that's
Down
true. There's not all children.
Whatever
You're right.
they're selling down there is probably
Imagine
happy
how
to join our
terrifying
cause.
I am, but multiply it.
So, might be worthwhile to take some of their extra, if you can hold on to them, some of their extra weapons with us.
Did they have any keys on them?
They did not.
Nothing? Okay.
Yeah.
Is there? Oh, we should have asked him before we killed him. Not that he would have helped. We might assess. I'm wondering who the bars are. If we could try and get away acting as buyers initially, as opposed to a bunch of adventurers here to murder everybody. But we have no idea what the buyers are. So.
Well, if you're walking in there in hobgoblin armor,
As an escort,
except you're clear.
except we're clearly not.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say. I think Greg's
That-
point was
That disguise kit's pretty good, but you're literally wearing the uniform of the bad guys down there.
Does the did the main dude? He had a helmet, didn't he? Do we have anything to?
Yes, but
obscure?
it had an open grill. It didn't have it had an open face. So
I can put on my Gloomstalker. Wait, no, not Gloomstalker. What are they called? The
Dark Creeper.
Stalker? Dark Creeper.
yeah.
Sure. I can put on that robe over my clothes and try to pass as one of them. Maybe I could pass as one of them and make it look like I captured you guys against all odds.
You could go ahead and do recon.
I wonder if my disguise kit has anything that would make a dragonborn look more like a goblin.
Doesn't have any more lipstick.
Unless you got magic.
No.
Because
I'm going
Dragonborn
to
are pretty
the-
distinct looking.
I mean, I don't know. I think having Wookiee go in real quick to get eyes on the place and come back out would be our best option.
Okay.
I mean, it's going to be a fight regardless, but if we have a little bit of a heads up of the layout, and if Wookiee puts on our costume, I think it's viable that we could get at least a little bit of intel, which will help us since we're, low on spells and what have you.
Can I can do a prestidigitation spell and at least make it seem like somebody has like handcuffs on or something, just so that I have backup in case things get bad.
Okay.
I'm going through the list of missing people, and I'd just like to point out that this is not an army that we're rescuing here. There is one discredited militia and one wizard, and the rest are like horse groomers, sex workers, shoemakers. Like, these are not. That can't be the plan.
No, the plan was us. We were going to murder everybody. I'm not putting any weight in her plan of arming a bunch of kids.
Well, we're saying, but you say there's at least one down there that is from her side of the tracks who knows how to handle themselves.
There's a couple.
If we bust out one, after we've seen basically atomic, halfling over here drop people like nobody's business, if she's got a friend down there who's like,
fair enough.
Look, I agree. If we had 3 more Wookiees and a wheelbarrow, maybe.
I think all we've said is that the first one that we need to let out, besides the kids we're trying to get out, if we need to arm one, we arm her compatriot. But yeah,
Only we still have.
but then again, even a not very good fighter, trying to live is better than nothing.
Wookiee at least has the Holocaust cloak.
I was gonna say, why did you say?
But so we're descending, eh? And we're gonna send Wookiee a little bit ahead.
Well,
Okay.
yeah. So the elevator doesn't immediately open into the main area. And we'll have her. So yeah. So Wookiee, you should get into your costume now while we're descending. Who do we send with her?
And Greg, these hobgoblins, they didn't have any sort of head covering of any sort.
No.
It was all kind of open. Okay.
Yeah.
Do we want to send Birch with her? I'm trying to think of someone who could reasonably be expected to have been taken down by her. If that's her. If her plan is to be bringing someone in handcuffs.
Yeah, she took over the old guy.
You're pulling the Chewbacca.
She overpowered the old man.
I mean, he's look at him.
Well, can't
compared to us, the Dragonborn? Come on.
I mean,
It
can't.
might be good for Lorenzo to
I
go.
was gonna say, can't Lorenzo? Well, I think Lorenzo. If you took that, I mean, if he's taking one prisoner and have Lorenzo in the shadows, kind of skulking along behind.
I would like to point out that sending the 2 sneaky types who can pick locks makes a lot more sense than me, who can.
Well, and Lorenzo could also possibly pose as a buyer, given
Oh,
background,
that's true.
As long as they're all humans.
questionable connections to the world.
Did you get the invite, Lorenzo, and you're just not telling us?
I didn't look at this invite, unfortunately.
The other thing too, depending on if we want to play that as Lorenzo as the buyer, is if they try and say, where'd you get that armor? We're like, from the last idiot who tried to ask stupid questions. I mean, that's
That could work.
A person of my stature would never go anywhere without bodyguards.
All right.
We could just straight up admit to having murdered the guards. They picked a fight with our boss.
they insulted us. I
They
like their armor.
They insulted our boss.
Yeah, we insulted our boss. Yeah.
The boss wasn't going to take shit from them. So,
Yeah.
well,
It sounds
other
like-
than their armor, we took that from them.
Yeah, maybe Lorenzo should do the talking. This sounds like a good distraction for while Wookiee's off going to the cages.
I agree.
While Tara and I and Grace will stay in the elevator and wish you luck.
If I need
right.
to insult someone in my current condition, is this proper now?
That's your
Is that
new
where we're
middle
at?
finger. Yeah, I
If
guess
I
that
need to
counts.
be like, okay,
Yeah.
just so I'm prepared.
Well, actually,
Lorenzo-
technically, you could do the British, but now it would just be, you know.
I don't have a bow and arrow though, so it's not like I
Yeah.
got away with my
Plucky you.
fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm wondering if Lorenzo, we want to pretend, like, say you have a bard in your retinue.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, there you go.
If that's the story we're going with, I think anybody who can conceivably be included, it makes more sense to have the numbers going in.
Well, also, if we're going into a dark area for a slave auction, in an area with a lot of seedy other people, you wouldn't want to roll in light because you don't know, you can't trust other seedy people. So, you can't trust that they're not going to try and rip you off. You would go in, flexing.
So am I going into retcon and come back, or are we now trying to figure out a way to get everybody in sneakily?
I think we're doing both end of that. Your forward scout, and we're trying to figure out how we can kind of follow behind just in case we have to BS.
Okay, who is my prisoner?
I can be your prisoner, or I can turn myself into a wolf and be like Lorenzo's pet.
I can be your bodyguard if you can be my
Lorenzo is turning into
long-lost
Mansa
pal.
Musa.
The other advantage of sending her in early is she could also sort of set the stage of this story of there was a buyer that showed up and your guards picked a fight with them and your guards are dead.
Me out.
I do like this elevator music though.
Yeah.
Mostly the hobgoblins have good taste in music.
Yeah. How'd they get Paul Simon?
Watch this video get demonetized now. Damn it.
Must be magical.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can you cast spells when you're in wild shape? I don't think you can.
I can't. No.
It would be really useful to have you able to cast spells in case we need to make a speedy retreat.
But also
Okay.
wolf.
Can you wild shape into any creature? Or does that have to be a creature of the wild? Like, can you wild shape into a hobgoblin?
No. It's got to be an animal that I've met. I mean, I
Have you
can.
met any T-Rexes yet?
Not yet. I could become a rat.
In the previous
and really
campaign.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can turn into a rat and just hang in your pocket. Wookie.
He just
It's
turns into
really
the king of feathers, and it's like, oh shit.
Yeah, that's fine. Put you
I
in
mean-
my pocket, and I can take Tara as my prisoner. That's believable.
Yeah.
I kind of like
Tara's
the
not
up
going to
and
roll in as
rise.
the hired bard to sing the laurels of Lorenzo.
If we're like buying into this whole narrative of underestimating me because I'm small, then yeah, sure, we can go with Tara for my prisoner. Wookie's taking out a piece of paper and she's writing down every time that anybody has ever underestimated her.
Yep. It's
I
quite
mean-
the list.
I'm more effective if I'm your pet wolf, but if you want me to be hidden, that's fine too. It's up to you.
I don't know if dark creepers have pets.
Right.
The other ones didn't.
Okay.
That you know of.
Let me look
Maybe
at all
they
the
vanished.
little things I can be.
Oh.
I could be a giant fire beetle.
All right. Well, it
Unless you're gonna
sounds.
be the mimic.
I think it would be reasonable for you to be a rat and you just try to go and stealth in as a rat, honestly. I think that that's better because nobody's going to try to talk to you. If somebody tries to talk to me, they're going to know immediately that I am not a dark creeper.
You're smart for a kid. We should keep around, guys.
Yeah, smart at getting out of having to do.
Say.
Well,
Oh boy.
and don't
yeah.
forget, you guys do have Bob a couple of rooms over.
Yeah.
Wheel Bob in there? I'll wheel Bob in there because Bob, I can say, watch out, he's still hungry.
Well, Bob can turn into other things too, right? We could just
That is
ask
true.
him to turn into something else.
Bob can turn into my missing finger.
You have your missing finger.
That's just maybe.
Right, but like a workable one. He can be on there. He can be.
The one that bends.
Rigor mortis is setting in, guys. I'm in some trouble.
All right. What are we gonna do? There's so many options, guys. What are we doing? We can.
Yeah, they all sound bad.
Well, I'm going to suggest this. Time is running out, but I would suggest that you guys continue your debate amongst yourselves in the private group this week. But this ends, regardless, with whatever plan you come up with. This ends with the door shutting, you hitting the lever to go down, and the elevator starts to descend into the darkness as you go down into the Malachite hold. And with that,
we level up.
God damn it, you guys are like little min-maxing jackwagons. All right, now, with that, we shall bid farewell for the week. And we will catch everybody next week as we return to Brutes in the Shackled City. Thank you all for joining us tonight. Please remember to come and book me for Jailbreak or Bard Brigade, any of the other games I got coming up. Check us out at MastermindAdventures.com. Before I forget, do you guys have anything that you want to celebrate, plug, announce, anything like that? Let me stop the theme music here real quick.
I just finished DMing my first campaign.
Congratulations.
That I got very excited about. Thank you.
That's
it was
awesome.
great.
Yes,
Proud of you.
congratulations.
A lot of fun.
Yeah. No, really, really excited for you there. Did you guys have a good time?
Yeah, it was great. It was great. We ran Lost Mines of Phandalin, but I did some homebrew elements to it. And now we're off on, I have like 3 threads of other campaigns going into character backstories. They're just going to be completely homebrewed. So we'll see next time we meet up which one they pick.
That's fantastic. Well, congrats, Amanda. That is awesome. Really, really, really happy for you guys. And
Thanks.
yeah. All right. Well, we will be back. We're going to talk about a holiday schedule, seeing as how we do have a Monday between Christmas and New Year's. So we'll talk about that. We'll figure out by next week whether we're going to have an in-between game or not. Yeah, it's pandemic, so who knows? We'll see. But in the meantime, I'm going to send you guys out to the lovely sounds of Michael Gordon Shapiro and his music that he has lent us. This is Battle for the West. Thanks, y'all. Have a great night, and we'll see you next week.